Did we not have told you?
No, you did tell me. I just forgot.
It's been live for about 8 weeks, bud.
My bad.
I changed my dice because I used those the healing ones, and they're too noisy.
Well, they're better than the arcane dice.
Yeah, those are gnarly. I'm gonna go back to my blacksmith gold ones because they've been good for me.
You mean on D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
How do you change your dice?
Go to collections and then my dice. You can pick if you have different dice.
I think you
Are
can
any
at
of
least
them
switch between
free?
black and white. At least.
Oh yeah. I think everybody gets that.
Yeah. So you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
have black generic or white generic.
Yeah, you have the basic black set, which is black with red lettering and black with white lettering.
You may have
Oh,
gotten the old school ones too if you were in the alpha.
I was
Nope.
not.
Okay, I have
I'm
those.
not that fucking old.
It was like 2 weeks ago, or 2 months ago.
4 months ago?
It was like 2 months ago. It was like early June or something.
Dude, why don't I have those die then?
If you weren't a subscriber, you didn't get it.
Oh, yeah, I'm too poor for that.
Yeah. And I will become the dice goblin.
Alright.
Even though I think this rainbow die hates me.
All dice hate me. All the time.
Because I think I've rolled like 3 natural ones with it and yet to roll a natural 20. Maybe it just wants to be rolled in a game.
I'm so well, not it. Oh.
Give me a sec. I'm just loading something.
Jay, can you send me the descriptions of the random crap I picked up so I can add it to my list? Thank you.
Yeah, for now you could just send it as for now you could bone and you could send it as for now you could Chalice of Endless Blood. I think I have an item thing. Hold on one second.
So Jay, I have a question when you have a sec.
Yeah, go ahead.
So is that incoming damage towards myself or anyone?
So the damage has to be incoming to you.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah. So basically, if it's like to hit and it's gonna hit you, so if it misses you, it doesn't do anything. But if it does hit you, you could pop that.
Oh, sounds good.
Where the hell are the items? Oh, here we go. So I have the Chalice of Endless Blood, which I will share with you.
Kind of curious why you made that.
What, the Chalice?
Yeah. Why does it dispense endless blood?
I don't know.
Blood Hunter, he needed it.
I don't think he was part of the game when he made it, though.
True.
Touche.
I think it was.
For what?
Because he got Bloodbrander on session.
That was me.
2, I think.
Yeah, very, very, very early.
I got Bloodrunner real early, but that Blood Chalice thing was different.
Yeah, you guys
maybe.
found it in
Yeah,
the
we
temple.
found it in. Yeah.
Dolara's.
I just
desecrated
remember
temple.
holding on to it for a while and then giving it to him.
Yeah. I think he also just kind of started drinking from it or something, or he just
Yeah.
you guys were like revealing items, and he's like, "Give me that," and he started drinking from it.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Today's the 21st.
Yeah.
My birthday is gonna be in exactly 1 week.
Nice.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Birthday
yeah, Friday
one
the
shot.
28th.
So you're gonna be what? 12?
Level 16. Can't wait for the responsibilities.
You can
At
wait.
least you're not 18 just yet.
Is there like a driving like age
Yeah, 16.
there, like a specific? Is it 16?
Yeah, you need to get
16
you need to be
in 3
15 and a
months.
half to get your it's 15 and a half to get your learner's permit and 16 to get the
Okay, so it's the same
license.
Canada.
But I
Like
still get to get my learner's
16,
permit.
like 3 months. Like I think you had to have your learners for 9 unless you're over than 18. Or
Yeah.
some weird shit like that. That might just be Virginia. I don't know.
I don't know California's laws. We have a lot of complicated shit that I don't care enough to read.
Here it was you turn 15, you can get your permit, and the day you turn 16, you get your license. But that was 20. Shit. How long ago was that?
I know I had to wait until I was 15 and a half to get my learners.
Shit, that was like
How much
25
does the
years ago.
Chalice of
I am
Endless
old.
Blood?
Yeah, man.
What'd you
Okay.
say, Savos?
Oh, I just want to know how much that Chalice of Endless Blood weighs, so that I can add it to my list.
Probably a tenth of a pound, if anything.
It's not too heavy.
It's a cup. I know we have the same strength, but we're not that weak.
I believe. Let me just check. Hold on 1 sec. Yeah, I wouldn't put it too.
I have icons off, so I'm glad I'm not seeing that abomination again.
Okay, so you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
So last session, you continued your fight against Overseer Costas and the rest of the Kaivos members, sustaining heavy injury in the process. A few of you fall unconscious in battle, but with some quick thinking from Gray, you managed to free Rena, the ranger, the female ranger, from a circlet that had taken her mind, forcing her to attack you, while those of you left standing fought aggressively. The tide of the battle suddenly turns, and one by one, each of the Kaivos members begin to fall, except for Krill, who in desperation unleashes a massive ice blast towards you. Many of you fall from this attack, and an angered Alastair dispatches Krill by impaling him with some ice shards. In the aftermath, all of you stand over Faustus, who succumbs to his wounds. Brotar mentions that it seemed to be for the best, as he and Grimm shared a secret, that Faustus may have decided to take the Throne of Darkness at some point, universe, or timeline, and that an older Savos had told both of them so. Brotar made a special bullet bearing Faustus's name to ensure that if he ever did decide to choose a throne, that he would be the one to deal the killing blow to his friend. Taking some time to rest, you guys thought about and discussed ways to bring Faustus back from the dead, calling on all of the deities available and patrons seeking their aid. At your wit's end, Gray is contacted by his entity and asked to bring forth a new champion in Faustus by plunging the blade of the balancing sky straight into Faustus's heart. The attempt succeeds, and Faustus is immediately brought back to life, but with his tiefling horns crumbling to ashes and his eyes covered in blackness. Immediately he rushes towards the recently slain Krill's body and savagely mutilates it. Savos is disturbed by this display and attempts to stop Faustus, but is quickly knocked down and strangled. Everyone rushes to his aid, and Faustus runs off, realizing what he's done. As the rest of you gather near Faustus, he manages to gather himself and reveals that something in him has changed for the worse, and that he no longer wishes to continue his life as it is due to some darkness that has awakened in him. He requests that his best friend, Alistair, let him rest in peace as the man he once was, and after a moment of trepidation, Alistair fulfills his request. First, vicious mockery kill. Brotar, still aware of the possibility of his friend's dark return, aims the bullet with Faustus's name directly on his chest and fires. And afterwards, his body crumbles to ashes, and Faustus is no more. The party decides to bury him in Dirkdale, which is just northwest of the Elaranthian mines. On the way, he traversed through deep caverns, the interior of the mines, which seems to house all manner of creatures, whose calls echo throughout the mine's halls. And on the way, you run into a white-haired, dark-skinned individual named Zundus, who warns you to stay quiet as you proceed further. Everyone attempts to do so, including Zundus, who has joined the party at this point, but your efforts were in vain, as two large creatures managed to catch you passing by. It is currently the 5th day of Tentroven. Sorry, 5th. 1 second. 7th day of Tentroven, I believe.
That Nat 2, boy.
So who failed their... I think I called for a stealth check at some point, right?
Yeah.
So everyone passed, or did everyone... did I believe Brotar rolled a 10. Oh yeah, okay, I see it now. Brotar rolled a 10.
Bobby rolled a 16.
I think I got like a 5, so yeah, I'm down.
11.
Yeah, 5, and yeah, Brotar rolled a 10.
Okay, give me a
I think
second.
everyone else. And
I rolled a
Salvador
17.
rolled a 50.
Okay.
But you had disadvantage, right?
Me?
Yeah, what's your armor? Like, do you have heavy armor on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, whoever has heavy...
But yeah, you
whoever-
rolled a 16 and 17, so you're good.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
okay. Hold on 1 sec. Music not playing, or am I crazy?
You're not crazy.
He is not lit up.
Oh, that's weird.
Dumb
There
bot.
you go. I need Brotar and Zundus to roll Constitution saving throws, please.
That's a great way to start.
Oh, balls.
Yeah, right before the start, and then I'll get you guys to roll directly
18.
after. 18. That's a success. That's a 3. That's a failure. Okay, so as you guys round the corner towards this elevated platform, the sound of wet pattering can be heard. And about 5 feet below, the ground continues to an oval-shaped pond. It is pitch black inside. The smell of rot and dry dung fills the stuffy, warm air, making it very unpleasant and difficult to breathe. And at the pond's edge, where we left off last session, you guys saw a large orange mass, and another one with a dark shade of brown beside it. And as you guys look at the light green glowing eyes of this creature, you guys watch Zundus's left arm slowly turning into stone. In the process, I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Oh, ball sacks.
Oh, fun.
It will be okay.
You say that, but it's not okay.
7.
What the fuck is wrong with my initiatives? Jesus!
There we
I'm
go.
rolling-
Question, what's
I'm
wrong
rolling
with
low
your
too.
dice?
I just wasted a nat
So
20
that
on my
is-
initiative, by the way.
Fucking
All right.
hell.
Yeah, seriously.
Yes.
You're trying to be sneaky.
So Brotar is first.
I think I'm known for being good at initiative.
Damn initiatives, guys! Wow.
Yeah, that's scary.
I
So I
hate how
don't know.
the one with the -1 is somehow the second fastest.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's surprising to see him at the top of the initiative order in some capacity.
Which here's the thing, I
Copies.
accidentally clicked it to roll on my sheet, instead of sending it to D&D Beyond, and I rolled a 3 on that as well.
Yep. Zundis. Then it is Gray. Then it is.
I'm in between
Alistair.
Zundus and Gray. I rolled a 6 on initiative. It says on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're before me.
Okay. So Gray last. All right. Let us see what they roll.
Natural ones.
Okay. Top of the order is Brotar. I'll give you guys the map in a sec. Here you go. So you guys kind of popped into this southern part where the raised platform is. Brotar, what do you want to do?
What are these things that we're looking at?
I'm pretty sure
like,
I know what they are, but I don't know if Alistair does.
do you want? If you want, you can roll a nature check.
I mean, is that my action then if I do that?
No, I'll say just
Okay.
you're looking in and you're trying to decipher for like a quick
And
second.
do these things know that we're here yet? Have they seen us?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they're one of them is staring at you, the very lower one.
9.
9. You don't know. They look reptilian. They're very large. Very, very large. You look around you and you kind of see just different bodies turned into stone. You see bones all over the place. And this one is probably, you'd say, about 10 to 12 feet in length.
All right.
I don't
Well,
like these dice.
I'm gonna. You need to put them in the dice jail. I'm gonna go ahead and just,
That's where they're going.
I guess, pull out Dolphin and take a shot at the closest one.
Okay.
You know this guy.
Are you gonna look right at him?
No.
Okay.
Shit.
If you do not, you will have to roll a disadvantage.
Okay, actually, what I'm gonna do first is echolocate him
Okay.
as a bonus action,
Okay.
and then I guess I will just put my hand in front of my face and just barely leak through my fingers with one hand
Okay.
and shoot with the other. And is that disadvantage because I'm not looking at, or is it? Yeah.
It's up to you. If you tell me you're not going to look at it, then
Well, you know
I'll
what?
say it's-
We see everything. There's a bunch of stone around, right? I'm trying to decide if Brotar
Yeah.
would be smart enough
Well,
to realize this thing is like a.
We do see
Medusa.
Zundus turning to stone.
Touche,
That is,
that
something
is
we
true.
Did see.
So
Yeah.
I think maybe, but I don't know if he's smart enough to know that that's what it would be. So I'm not going to look away. I'm just going to look at this thing and shoot at it.
Okay, go ahead and make a shot. Just straight roll.
That a 25, not natural.
God
Okay,
damn.
that'll hit. That'll definitely hit.
16 damage.
You can't roll a
16.
natural 25.
Why not?
Um,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Yeah, I guess. Well, yeah, you can.
got it.
How
No,
do
I
you
can't-
roll
you're
a
right.
natural 25
we've
on a
established
20-sided die.
That Ryan does not know how to do math just as well as Brotar does not know how to do math.
Yeah.
So yes. Anyway,
Yep. So you immediately seeing Zundus turn into stone, pull out your pistol and just aim and fire. It echoes and cracks throughout this entire cavern. As the bullet seems to hit your target, it lets out a big screech in the process, and you see blood just pour out of it immediately. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I'll take my second attack and do the same thing.
Okay. Go ahead.
So no save for looking at it.
A 27. I don't know why that didn't come through. I
That'll
guess it
definitely
did.
hit as well.
Oh,
Gotcha.
sorry. 25, not 27. Again, for 13.
Whew. Nice round, man. Almost 30 points. So you fire off a second shot, 2 shots in succession. They both hit the target. And you see it kind of stumble into the pond behind it a little bit and start splashing. Anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. So there's going to be their turn. 15. Yeah, they're going to actually 20, 25, 30. They're going to stand about 5 feet below this platform, which is just immediately a 5-foot drop. And they're going to hold their actions. Savos, you're up.
Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I just have to check the range on it.
Sorry, what was that?
20 feet. Okay, so doing math really quick, something I'm bad at.
Mhm.
Okay.
So you're on a slightly elevated platform, so you would have to peer down in order to see them. Just as an FYI.
I mean, you could aim it like over here. If you're going to fireball, you could hit like right here.
Yeah, I could hit them from right there. Would I have to like peer over to see that bit?
You can guess. I'll say
I mean,
make a perception check with disadvantage if you want to try to attempt to AoE
God.
these guys.
Perception. There it is.
Damn, boy.
Okay.
19 and 17.
And what are you attempting to do?
Cast fireball.
Okay. So you
that I'll hit both of them.
okay? I'll say with that perception check that you're just gonna aim a nuke and hope for the best. Whew. DC 14. Okay.
nice.
First one rolled a natural 1, the one on the left. That's a fail. Second one rolled a natural 4, so that's a fail. That's going in the dice jail. Damn. Okay. Well done. Anything else you want to do?
So the one
I
Brotar's
don't think I have any bonus action, so I'll. Yeah, that's it.
So following up Brotar's shots, you guys just are kind of starting to worry, and from behind, little Savos brushes you aside and pushes through, aims his gun finger, and a massive explosion just echoes. Everyone is just blinded by this massive blast for a moment, as you just hear screeches and what sounds like barbecue kind of roasting.
Yummy.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Yeah, chestnuts popping.
Too early.
Yeah. So,
I
Sundus, you're up.
refuse to sing. I refuse to accept that music until it's under 80 degrees.
This is what
It's welcome all year round.
a 5-foot drop, right?
Yeah, so it's a 5-foot kind of drop below.
What
I
happened
was
again?
gonna. I do have
What
a.
was that?
Oh no. I was just gonna say I have something to add to that song on my turn.
So would that take up like 5 feet of movement, I would assume, or would I need to make a roll or anything for that?
Yeah, like it'll take a little bit of your movement. Yeah, about 5-foot drop. It's not very deep, but
That's more than enough. So I'm gonna hop down next to this motherfucker.
okay.
Uh-oh.
Ready my sword. What's up?
Yep. Go ahead.
And I'm going to attack him twice.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
Ugh, first one's like an 8.
89999.
So you drop down and looking at your stone hand, and getting a little worried about it, you just immediately drop and try to slightly avert your gaze and try to swing at it and miss. As a result, the second one will hit. The two strikes you just make, the first one swinging right and trying to cut horizontally, you miss and realize that this creature's a little bit, lower to the ground than you assumed. Second one, however, you just managed to bring the sword down and stab it directly. So what is that? It'll be 6, right?
5, I believe, because it's
Or 5. Oh, got it. Okay.
for my last thing, I'm going to bonus action Searing Smite, so that the next hit that I do does extra damage.
Okay, got it.
Just know if you do get hit, you have to make a concentration check to keep it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alistair, you're up.
All right. I will walk closer to the edge just so I can, not looking at their eyes, but know that they're there. And I'm going to Snillock Snowball Swarm, right here.
Got it.
Jack Frost nipping at your nose. I will re-roll that 1. So let me roll the d6.
Got it.
Yeah. So 13.
The one on the left rolled a 19 -1, so 18. The second one rolled a 17 -1, so 16. So they both save.
So they both take
4 cold damage.
Well, I replaced +5 because I re-rolled the 1 with a 6
Okay.
with my
so,
feet. So it was 6 damage. It was 13.
4, 5, 6,
half.
7, 8, 9, 10, 13, right. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So following Zundis, Alistair just sings his song and raises a hand, and immediately after the flame that Savos had dropped slowly dissipates, a ball of ice suddenly starts swirling around. Well done. Gray, you're up.
All right. So I summon the Balancing Sky,
Okay.
and then I cast Armor of Agathis.
Following Alistair's lead, you just watch a black star-covered sword appear on Gray's hand, and he touches his chest, and immediately shards of ice burst from his shoulders.
His is better looking than mine because he used a 3rd level spell slot. Mine's only a 2nd.
And then I finish my turn there.
Okay, got it. Brotar, you're up again, top of the initiative.
Okay. Let's see. Well, since the dude that I shot the first time is still alive, right?
Right.
And he's flanked, so I get advantage if I shoot him, or is that only for melee? From where I'm at.
If Zundis was here, you would probably get a flank on him.
Okay.
Well, he's currently looking at Zundis at the moment, so
Okay. I'm still just gonna.
okay.
But
it's a 5-foot sheer drop below, so you'd have to find another angle.
Oh, I see.
Like you're on an elevated platform, so you're just seeing this.
Can I go
pond
over
area.
there and see it?
Or
Am I still not?
Yeah, I'll say move up one more space up, and then you're right at the edge, just
That?
looking down. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna look at him?
Well, he's looking at Candace, so yeah, not looking at his eyes. I'm looking at his ass.
Yep.
Pull it up the butt.
So I will shoot him in the ass.
Okay.
Just like Bo.
That is a 20, not natural.
Oh, that'll hit.
For 10
Go ahead and
damage.
Make 10 damage. Got it. Okay.
And then I'll just do it again, I guess. He's not dead yet.
Okay. Nope, he's still standing. He's looking hurt at this
22?
point. Yep, that'll definitely hit. That's 12 damage. So you just run up to the edge and immediately double shot this thing as it's facing off against Sundus, shooting bullets up his ass. The tail starts wiggling out of control as it just lets out another piercing scream that echoes throughout the caverns, and it is just leaking very disgusting blood at this point. Nice. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, I think that's it.
Okay. So it is going to be looking. It's looking at Sundus.
Don't forget, you got one all the way up in the north too.
Yeah, way up
so
there.
so it's gonna. The first one is gonna take a bite at you, Zundus. For a 9, which I believe this is.
Yeah, this is-
And the second one is gonna take a bite at you, Grim, which is a 19, which I
Great.
believe
That does
misses
not
you
hit.
or hit? Yep.
Yeah.
So this is you. So both of these
shield
little
boy.
slow lumbering creatures are just attempting to take bites at you, but is unable to do so, as both of you just immediately bob and weave.
They have
Away
a
from their attacks?
25% chance to hit you guys. That's
Yeah.
kind of dumb.
Savos, you're up.
All right, I'm going to take. I don't know what's fucked up with my voice. I'm going to take one step forward, right next to Alaster, and cast lightning bolt at the dude way in the back.
Way in the back, got it.
Oh,
That's
shit.
100 feet. Does that hit 100 feet?
Yeah, 100 feet. With one step forward, it.
Yep,
will
you're
hit.
good. Okay, so he's gonna make
Jesus.
a.
Do I need to make the
One
save?
step forward, it.
Yep,
will
you're,
do you?
yeah.
Oh shit!
You can move. You can move.
You can take another
Upper
step
step.
up.
Yeah, step up, and then you would miss.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, so that's
That angle.
they rolled a 16 minus 1, so 15 for the save. So
And the
yeah,
bolt will
yeah,
go
I'm
over
gonna
all
take
these
one.
guys' head.
Yeah.
One step
s-
forward.
Yep.
As
So
not hit Alaster.
off in the distance, you just hear a loud screech as a bolt of lightning just streaks across, lighting up the pond and the platform in the process, and immediately striking this creature. And it lets out a large yell that echoes once again. You just start hearing. No, never mind. Okay.
Oh shit!
No.
What do we hear?
No, nothing. You don't hear anything.
Jay, don't do us like this, man.
No, you're good. So, anything else you want to do?
It's that blue dragon we didn't kill in the one shot.
Yep.
I don't know. I guess that's it.
Okay. Zundus, I need you to make a con save.
All right.
No, I can only lower yours. I can't up yours. Ah,
Eight.
So,
Fuck.
you guys watch as this creature just starts lumbering and looking immediately at Zundus, and its eyes just glow bright green. And as it does, you just watch the rest of Zundus's body turn into stone. You are
Oh.
petrified.
Crap.
This is going
So-
well.
all I'm gonna say
No,
is, don't worry, you will be fine. We don't know that.
I'm not worried at all. No. I'm
Uh,
great.
Alistair, you're up next.
Oh fuck! I will take. I'll take a step. Would it be a disadvantage for ranged attack here, like to smack him?
Yeah, if you want to look at him, or it's up to you if you want to look at him or not.
Well, I'm saying because do I count as within melee because ranged attacks would have disadvantage in melee?
Yeah, I would say. I mean, it's just like you're standing on 5 feet up. It's not that high up, so you would be technically in melee range.
Okay, well, back. I will avert my gaze and still shoot a ray of frost at this little fucker right in
Okay.
front of me. Ah!
Roll at disadvantage, please.
Yeah. And just my screen went all fucky for a second.
Okay.
Ray of frost. There we go.
Yeah.
11.
11. So you're just randomly aiming at this point, seeing Sundus turn into stone right beside you, and you just immediately shoot at the pool and freeze up a little patch of water. No effect.
And bonus action, I will inspire Gray.
Okay.
Thank
So,
you.
Got it.
where are my bardic inspirations? You have a D8 for 10 minutes. You can use it on ability checks, attack rolls, or saving throws.
Just one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. D8, man, that's
14,
great.
13.
So missing your ray of frost, you immediately just result to singing a song that seems to comfort Gray in the process. Anything else you want to do?
I will stay where I am. I
Yep,
still
stop.
have the winds kicking up.
Gray, I need you to make a con save, please.
Oh, damn. Okay, 1 second.
You got
Save,
this.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, nat
Critical.
20.
Wow. So immediately you see this dark brown creature look at you and start glowing. Its eyes not green this time, but a little bit reddish in hue, and you just start losing a little bit of feeling in your hands. You shake off your hands and immediately you manage to deny this effect from happening. Still your go. So anything you want to do?
No, it's not my turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is my turn. Okay,
Yeah.
damn, sorry. Okay, I will hit this motherfucker with the balancing sky. 1 second.
Yep. So go ahead and make.
Why isn't it going?
Oh, there it goes.
There it is. 18 will hit. So you just. Wait. Are you looking? You're looking at it still, right?
Oh,
Are
it
you gonna-
turned
are
to
you-
me now.
Yeah. It's been looking at you the whole time. Are you still going to continue looking at it, or are you going to take this attack
What?
without looking at it?
Wasn't this one turned facing Zundus?
This one's facing Zundus. This one is. Oh, that's the one you're attacking.
Yeah.
The one on the left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Yep. So no problem. You're gonna look right at it. That'll hit. So that
And
is.
can I cast Hexblade Curse between my attacks, or
No,
does it
you have to.
be...
You have to do it before you gotta call it.
Okay.
Well, you can
wait.
attack, do hex blades, and then attack again if you want.
And then,
Yeah,
no, that's what I
okay,
meant.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So I cast Hexblade Curse on this motherfucker, and
Okay.
I attack him again. 14.
Got it. So you just turn around and immediately see this creature, and you see Zundus has turned into stone. Sensing that it's a great imminent danger, you just immediately start hacking at this thing. You cut off its tail and stab it directly down behind where you think it's on its back near its where a humanoid would have a spinal column. And this thing just kind of looks like it deflates and just falls to the ground, destroyed.
And then I'm gonna move here.
Okay, this one's gonna get an attack of opportunity on you.
That's fine.
Okay. It rolled a 13 to hit, so that's a fail.
Yeah,
Nice.
it does not hit.
Got it. Brotar, you're up.
Okay, so since he's dead, can I move my echolocate to the other one?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you can. I believe I wrote it's a bonus.
It
to
is a
do that,
bonus
right?
action to do that, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And then my first action will be to reload.
Okay.
I don't remember. Do I have to roll for that, or does it do it? I
Um,
don't know why I can never remember how to be a guns.
I believe you just use an action.
Yeah,
to
I think it
do
is. It's just an action. And then for my second attack,
Oh,
then I will just shoot him.
Let me check something because I'm not sure if you can expend because you have to either take an attack action. Oh no, that's fine. So
Is
you
it
take an attack action on the second one.
okay? That's 24. I'm telling you, these gold dice are
Oh, sorry.
fantastic.
So
Can I not do attack?
you will have you'll have to do an attack action in order to get the 2 attacks.
Oh, okay. So for my action, then I reload and that's it. And the bonus action was to move my thingy. I guess. Well,
Okay.
so I'm curious because I'm up on a hill. Can I move without getting an attack of opportunity on me here? Since I'm
It would
technically like 10 feet above him or whatever.
Yeah, you're only about 5 feet
Oh,
above.
5,
Where
okay.
are you gonna move to?
Well, I was thinking about moving like, here or something. Would he get in or here?
If you jump down here and then ran, he would get an
would.
attack of opportunity on
Okay.
you. I'll say at this point, since you're only about 5 feet up, he's gonna get an attack of opportunity nonetheless. So wherever you move at this point,
I
you'll
see.
still get.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think I will just stay where I am.
Okay.
Okay,
a
I
um,
was wrong.
So, this one is going to take a bite attack on you, Brotar, sensing that you're the closest one.
Good.
It is going to be a 16 to hit.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. So he immediately goes to bite you and tries to leap, get on his hind legs and kind of leap up to try to bite you. It is unable to do so. This one is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to move just at the edge in this kind of beachy area. It's got a little bit of sand underneath the ground, and it's going to start thrashing and smashing the water underneath it, sending ripples throughout this little pond. That's going to end its turn. Savos, you're up.
All right. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I guess I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
At the one in the back?
No, at this one right here.
Okay. Got it. And you're just going to look right at it to do so?
Perhaps. Yeah, I guess
Okay.
so.
Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So the first 2 will hit for what is that? 17 total damage. So you just peer over the edge and look down and see this thing trying to bite Brotar's ankles. You just immediately hold out your hand and 3 balls go flying. The first one hits the edge of this little perch that you guys are on. The other 2 manage to hit it as it starts burning. Okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Zundis is
He's
still
petrified.
stone. So Alistair, you're up.
Oh, fuck me with a stick. I will Ray of Frost this little bitch. I will
Okay.
look straight at him this time.
Okay. Got it.
And fucking damn it.
So again, still a little worried seeing Zundis. You look at Zundis, you look at this creature, you look at Zundis, and you just peer over the edge of your peripheral vision and you shoot at it, and it just creates a little icy patch right behind it as it's still trying to bite Brotar's ankles in the process. Anything else you want to do?
Balls. I need more bonus action shit. will Bardic Inspiration Brotar.
Yay!
Now it'll be my turn.
Okay. Alistair resorts to singing once again, which comforts you, Brotard, this time. Gray, you're up.
Okay, I point my sword to this motherfucker,
Okay.
and I cast Toll the Dead.
Okay. So I have to make a save, I believe, on that.
Yes.
Wisdom, I believe.
Is it missing any
Yes.
of its hit points?
You got
Yes.
caught in the fireball. So yeah.
DC 16. It rolled an 18 minus 1 for 17. Oh, sorry. Wait, let me check its wisdom. Yeah, minus 1. So 17. So it
Fuck.
saves.
Fuck.
No damage.
Yeah, so you aim at this thing, still a little worried, seeing Zundus made of stone.
It's totem.
Everyone's worrying at this point. Anything else you want to do?
I am going to here now.
Okay.
1 second. And yeah, and that will be my turn.
Okay. Top of the order. Grim, what's your passive perception?
Big old 10.
Big old 10? Okay, got it. Brotar, you're up.
Okay.
That's not honest at all.
I guess I'll just shoot the guy in front of me.
One pump
Yeah, I
full of lead.
Yeah, your gunslinger feat doesn't give disadvantage, right? So yeah, go
yeah.
ahead.
I don't
make a
have
shot.
disadvantage at 5 foot.
Yeah, that's great.
You took sharpshooter.
Oof. 20, not natural.
Okay, that'll still hit.
Well,
30, 20.
So this thing's biting at your ankles. You're doing a little bit of a can-can dance, trying to avoid its bites towards you. And in between each kick up, you just take shot directly through. It manages to hit it, and just kind of has this big hole on its cheek at this point. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I got another shot. I'll take it in.
Okay.
One might finally
Now
miss.
natural 20.
Oh, 14. That hit 14.
14. So again, doing the can-can, it has this huge hole on its face. You take another shot. This time it just goes through the same. You're a little too precise. You hit it in the same spot, and it goes right through that hole on its cheek and hits the ground behind it. No
Oh,
effect.
damn.
Damn it. All right. That's it.
That's it. Okay.
Oh,
Um,
you have inspiration.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's too late. I forgot.
Yeah, it's okay. It's
Yeah,
up to
I
you. I'll
forgot
say
as well.
if you forgot, just
Yeah, I'll try to. I forgot I gave it to you until I looked
I
at my
forgot.
sheet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot you gave it to me. I mean, that would give me
It's
a
okay.
22, right?
I'll
How
let it
long
slide
does it
this
last?
time.
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's a
10
whole.
minutes? Oh, I can still use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let it
Okay.
slide, but
Okay, then that would
mark
make it a
off.
22.
Okay, that'll hit. So
So that's
it
15
goes
damage.
right through its mouth. Got it. Okay, it's
Ricochets.
looking really hurt at this point. As you can see now that it's got multiple pierced holes on its body and a few stab wounds from Gray, and is on fire a little bit.
I guess
Okay,
you know, since he's almost looks like he's almost dead, I will go ahead and use my action Serge for
Okay.
another attack and shoot
Okay,
him
got it.
one more time.
Okay, got it.
You can shoot him twice.
Do I get okay? Well, it says one more.
He already has.
I've shot him
Shot
twice,
him twice.
but with
Yeah, no,
action
but
surge, do I
with
get a
actual
whole nother
surge-
action or just one
Yeah,
more
yeah,
attack?
yeah. No, you
Yeah,
shouldn't.
it's
If
a
you have
whole
two
other
attacks,
Action, a
Yeah.
whole other action, so two
Well,
more.
then I'll
attacks.
shoot him twice if I have to.
Well, this would be your fourth shot before having
No,
to reload.
I reloaded
right?
last time, and this was the first time I've shot since then.
Okay.
So this is shot number
Ignore
3.
me.
That was a 19,
Okay.
and then
How do you want to kill it, man?
oh, then I guess I didn't. It's a good thing because I just rolled again and it was a natural.
Yeah.
So
For a
you try
9.
to shoot the other one and just
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I'll just shoot him in the head.
Okay. So you just point blank, lean over. It's exhausted and it's not moving as much anymore. You stop your cans and point it directly at its head and let out a shot. It just goes through its entire length of its body and pops out of its tail. It just kind of looks like it deflates.
And after that,
Once
I'll
again-
say, I'm gonna make me a pair of boots out of you.
Hey, those are probably pretty expensive if you sold them. Then.
Goddamn right.
The basilisk boots. Okay. It is going to be this one's turn. It is going
Yeah.
to continue stomping at the water and just creating waves inside of it. That's going to end its turn. Zundus is still petrified. Alistair, you're up.
All right. How far away is this little shit? 85.
Shouldn't I be before Alistair?
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
You shot your.
Sorry, yours.
Okay.
Your go. My bad.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Oh.
reminding me. So go ahead, Savos.
Okay. I'm going to move. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 30 feet, and hold my action there.
Okay.
And
What are you gonna hold your action for? Like, what do you want to happen? Like when it gets to melee range, or
So if I hold my action, I could pop Scorching Ray off on it twice, right?
no? Normally, an action would be like you hold it until it's your turn. So
Yeah.
it's like a
Holding
trigger.
an
so-
action. Holding an action
Yeah.
means. Yeah,
I know, like on my next turn, pop it off on him twice, right?
No.
No.
Anytime you can use you set a trigger, and then anytime during the next turn that trigger activates, then you do the action.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
So you won't get
All
two.
right, then.
Yeah.
I will just cast Shatter on it.
Okay. Save 14 of con. It rolled a 19. What is its con?
Probably like plus
plus
3
2,
or something.
21. Yeah. So it saves. It still does half damage, I believe.
9.
Yeah. 9.
Yeah.
Got it.
9.
Gotcha. So you just hear this thunderous echo start kind of thundering across the halls. What's your passive perception, Savos? I think
My passive perception is 13, I believe.
13?
Yeah, 13. No, 12.
Okay.
12.
You notice at the edge of this pond, as you're looking around, you see a little bit of bubbling. Off to your left, you see a little bit of bubbling rising from the bottom of this pond. To your right, another
That
one.
changes my plans.
In front of you, another one. And it looks like total there are about 6 places where more bubbling is occurring.
Oh motherfuck!
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I'm going to silently wish I had more movement and end my turn.
Okay. Alistair, you're up.
All right, I will move up next to my buddy, just so he doesn't die, and I will Ray of Frost the one across the way.
Okay.
Come on, not an 11. That's better.
Yep, that'll hit. So
And
6
I am
points
going to re-roll that one because I rolled a 7 and a 1. So 9.
9 points. Got it. So a little bit of a combo with the thunder that echoes. This thing gets a little dazed, and as it recovers, a frost beam just hits it right in its face, and it kind of creates a little bit of a beard, a little icicle beard on its face. Anything else, Alistair? Gray, you're up.
Yeah, I'll keep it there.
Okay. Gray, you're up.
Okay, I am going to move next to Zundus, and I will give him the Potion of Greater Restoration.
Okay.
I don't know how
So
to give a potion to a statue, but I'm going to try.
Dump it up.
So you just
Pour it on his
you
head.
just see him you just see him kind of about to say something with his mouth slightly open. You just pour the Greater Restoration potion down its gullet, and you see a kind of darkened energy start swirling around him, and the stone just shatters into pieces as Zundus is back.
Kind of
Welcome
pops
back,
his
buddy.
neck. He kind of pops his neck because it's got stiffed over the past few minutes and looks at you and says, I owe you one, Tiefling.
It's okay. It's okay. You would do the same for me.
You don't know that, but probably.
I prefer to believe in people's last.
Oh,
And that's my turn.
Got it. Brotar, you're up. Yeah, you're up.
You can
20,
be
Jesus,
right next
I'm not
to
very.
us.
I can't move that much.
Hey,
Here.
I only have 20 feet.
I have no idea. That's what GDB says. 20 feet.
Might be your armor, I believe.
Oh, probably is. Gotta get rid of it.
Oh,
Anyway, that
yeah,
still puts
you have like a
me-
10 strength.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But that puts me in range to shoot this sucker still.
Okay, go ahead and
So
make
I
a
have
shot.
one shot
towards it.
left. I'll shoot him.
So it's almost doing this
Oh,
dance in the
I
water.
got
and
screwed. I
splashing its
still
tail.
got the natural one. It came back to get me.
Oh,
Yeah, you're not
So-
getting away.
That
baby.
is that's a misfire.
oh man. Yeah. So you just point your gun and immediately you just think you just hear the bullet go off. A little tiny explosion that just sends the bullet a couple of feet in front of you, but your gun misfires.
So can I use the second attack as the action to clear that, or do I have to wait till my next turn?
It'll have to be. I believe it's either you take an attack action as a whole, or you take like a tinker repair action.
Okay, so
So-
then that's pretty much all I can do.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So-
Make a. What's your passive perception?
Mine?
Yeah.
15.
Yours is pretty high. Yeah. So you see this creature now move deeper into the waters. It's almost swimming at this point, and it is just thrashing, and its tail is hitting the water and creating slapping sounds. You see more bubbling now. You see this at this point probably about 12 places where the bubbling is just increasing in intensity.
good.
Yeah, that sounds promising.
Savos, you're up.
Already? Okay. I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Run the hell away from the water.
Well, you could just
And-
do that.
Yeah.
You didn't have to go
Okay.
like that.
I don't want to. My mouse died, and it's annoying to use
It's
my
okay.
trackpad. Before that, actually, I'm going to pop off one more, using my last second level spell. Scorching Ray on that dude one more time.
Okay. Also, by the way, the three of you, Alistair, what's your passive perception?
12.
12? Okay, so the three of you, actually, Brotar, you see on the northwest end that there is a darkened tunnel there. So just letting you know that before Savos makes his move. Scorching Ray?
No, I accidentally casted Shatter. That was my
Okay.
bad.
Hey, I'm sorry, I kind of missed.
Scorching
What did you say,
Ray.
Jay? To me?
Triple shatter.
To the northwest over here is another, what looks like exit.
Okay.
Some sort of path, some sort of darkened tunnel.
Like up here?
You need to get elemental
Yeah,
adept,
like over
really.
here.
Okay.
So where's your
I
scorching
know.
ray? So the first is miss, the second
8.
hits, the third hits. Got it.
He does
So you
4,
just
4.
yeah. So you just immediately send off the fireballs, but these bubbles are getting you a little bit worried. Two of them managed to hit. As now it burns and it looks like it got hurt a little bit, but seeing as it's submerged a little bit in the water, it doesn't seem to hurt as much. Got it. So, Zundus, or anything else, Savos, that you want to do?
Right. Move.
Okay. Zundus, you're up.
All right.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Mm,
I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna hold my action with my shield in front of my face to attack anything that comes within range of us.
Okay, got it. Okay, Alistair, you're up.
All right, so most of the bubbles are like around, like in here.
They're like all over. Like some are here, some are here. Brotar and Savos may have seen a few here. You even saw one over here, but there's just a lot.
Ah, damn it, damn. Okay. I am gonna just take it over here, and I'm going to cast my shatter into the water.
Got it? DC 15, so fail, success, fail, 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 fail,
I don't like
Fail.
how many.
fail. Okay. So you just immediately let this loud boom off right in the center where this pool is. You see the waves grow in intensity in the process. You don't know what happens, but that's what you saw. But it looks like now
Okay.
this little pond, which you can't gauge the depth of it, is starting to really become heavy waves.
I'm just gonna take a few steps back, and I will inspire Zundus again. You got this, buddy.
Many thanks.
Got it. Gray, you're up.
I'm gonna move here and I'm gonna hold action. If something comes out of the water, which I think you. Oh God. Yeah. So that's my action. I cry a little. I pee in my pants, and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Why is Gray such a weenie?
Okay.
That's what a
Got it.
D8 for the Bardic Inspiration? Yes.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so you at the top of the order, suddenly you guys hear a rumbling, a very, 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 very loud rumbling, very, very loud, and suddenly out of nowhere, the water just bursts. It sends so much water flying that it almost seems like it's raining from the inside, soaking all of you. As directly in front of you, you see one head, two head, three head, four head, multiple heads, snake-like in appearance,
what the
start popping out of the water, and right behind it is a massive, massive, massive creature with many heads. Give me a sec. As you guys see,
Really?
yeah. Sorry, that's Zundus. A colossal
Goddamn.
Zundus popped out of the ground.
Also,
Um,
Zundus.
Sorry, I'm trying to just download this.
Many tokens.
Not
Yeah.
enough. Not enough adventures.
Not enough adventures. Sorry, give me a sec. As you guys see a massive creature appear, it's got many heads, almost serpentine-like or wyvern-like even in nature. It is massive.
Holy fuck.
Fuck.
As it just appears out of the water. Give me a sec. a sec. I'm just sorry, it's a little bit bigger than that. So it's actually this big. So Brotar, what do you guys want to do, man?
Gentlemen, I think this is a wise time to make a tactical retreat.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage and run away.
Okay.
I'm with you.
I think
Hold
we
on,
need
before
to
you do that,
disengage.
No,
we're
not
still
we
in
should-
initiative, so
We
Yeah,
should
we're
run
still
So
in
is it
initiative.
is it my turn?
yeah, it's still your it's your turn. at this point.
So
Okay.
You can move another 30 feet if you.
oh,
if
I
you don't-
can. I can use a dash action, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
only go
It's-
20 though, right? Because it's just my
You're just outside of its range, so yeah, no
my
attack
speed
opportunity.
is 20, so I can go another 20, right?
Yep, you could take your action and your dash actions.
Why is your speed so low?
Because I got that stupid heavy armor on and I only have a strength of 10.
Yeah.
I need to ditch that armor.
He done fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay. It is the creature's turn.
Oh
Oh
boy.
fuck.
Oh,
So
boy.
it's been nice playing with y'all. With these
I'm
characters.
making a backup as we speak.
So if I was holding my action, can I use that to run?
Yeah, you can. Did you say you were gonna make an attack or no?
We were originally going to take an attack until I saw this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so we
Um,
don't get to run.
Yeah.
Run.
Yep. So you could make a before you do. Yeah, I'll say you know what, just for this case, because you're just like about to attack and you're like, oh.
Well, I was holding my action
No
as well.
problem. It'll be this creature's turn. It is going to move towards here.
Oh hi.
It is gonna make.
You're a big boy.
Oh my god! Oh wait, that's just a D10. Hold on one sec. 12 plus. You take 18 points of Hold on one sec. You take 18
Really
points off
ran away.
first bite, so immediately one of the heads goes snapping. Wait one sec. Let me just roll to hit. There's a 15 plus. There's a 15 hit.
Who?
Hit you,
Oh.
Alistair.
It won't if I use my last bardic inspiration to cutting words it,
Okay.
because yeah, -5 to hit, so it misses.
Okay. So one of the heads immediately goes to start biting towards you, and you just calm yourself, sing yourself a little song, tell yourself it's going to be all right, and manage to avoid it. The second
Every
head is
little
going to take
thing
an
It's
attack
gonna
on
be
you.
alright.
You suffer. Does a the 19? I guess will hit you, right?
Yeah, that will hit me.
You suffer
I
18
mean-
points as one of the heads that you didn't see creeps up behind you and bites you, tearing a little bit of your flesh from your legs.
Ow, motherfuck.
That's going to end its turn. Alistair, you're up. Or Zundis, you're up. So Zundis, you ran already. Alistair, you're up.
Okay. Well, if he held his turn, he would be able to do something.
That was my held
Like,
action.
if he
Yeah, he just ran.
run away. So
by the
he
way,
can
Jay, I
still
was-
run.
I was holding my action as well.
Yeah.
So do I
So-
get to run?
We'll see what Alistair does first, because it'll be.
You guys holding actions. Get the fuck out.
No, I
Okay.
was holding my action in case something was to get
Yeah.
out of the.
Are you guys waiting on me, or is it Alistair?
It's my turn. I'm
Alistair.
seeing if this will work. I will cast Hypnotic Pattern on this fucking thing.
Okay.
Make a Wisdom save.
Okay. I rolled a 16, natural 16 plus 0.
That saves.
Okay.
Fuck!
So you start creating a kind of visual on it, but it seems unfazed. It also has advantage, so 19.
Oh, fuck you, you little piece of shit.
Yep.
Fuck. I don't have much I can do on a bonus action. I will, and I use my action to cast a spell. Fuck.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're gonna move. You still have your move, I guess.
Yeah. I will move here. I think I'm still technically within range of it.
Yeah, it's gonna get an attack of opportunity on you.
I think I'm still in its range.
Oh,
because
you're
I
still
assume
in,
it's 10 foot.
10
Yeah.
feet. Yeah, so you're still in its range. Got it. Okay, that'll be Gray. You're up.
Okay, I will disengage.
Yeah.
now
Sorry, Savos, I forgot your turn, so you'll go after Gray. I'll just say you
I
did it.
will
That's
run
cool.
30 feet. So, disengage is my action, correct?
Wait, where were you? Over here?
I was over here.
Okay,
I was let me check actually.
You were here, I believe. You're like right next to me, and I was right here.
Yeah, so you're good. It won't get an attack of opportunity on you, so you don't have to disengage.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna use all my movement, the full 16,
Okay.
the full 60 feet.
Yeah.
It's 30, 60, and that will be my turn.
Got it. Savos, you're up. Since we missed your turn earlier.
Alright, I'm going to
You run.
disengage. Yeah, run.
Yeah, you don't,
You don't
have to
have to
disengage.
disengage.
So if your action and your dash action will get you, or your movement and your dash action will get you there. Got it. Brotar, you're up.
Yeah, this is its threatening square.
Yep.
Roughly.
Okay, well, I'll do my dash action thingy again and move. Where the hell am I? 40?
40 feet. Yep.
Yep.
There? Is it 8
This
squares? Is that
Hydra
right?
is gonna kill us all.
Actually, I think I can make it.
I believe
Yeah.
you're here, so you can move like
Oh.
here.
Oh, fuck, alright.
He was like,
I was back.
He
Yeah,
wasn't
it's here. Like, that's about as.
Yeah. Okay, you're a little bit back. Got it. It's
yeah.
gonna be its turn. It's gonna move up to you.
Oh joy.
And it's gonna attempt to restrain you.
Oh, sure.
That is a 11 plus what is it? Strength 6.
So do
So 17.
Do I make a strength save or something?
Yeah, make a strength saving throw. Or up to you. Dexter depends if you're gonna try to dodge it or if you're gonna try to.
I am definitely gonna try to dodge it. I
yeah,
am
so
not
make
gonna
a
try to
dex save.
overpower this fucking thing.
Yeah, make a dex save.
17.
17. Okay. So roll the exact same.
You want to
What's your
reroll?
What's your dex bonus?
My dex save is +5. My dex check is +2.
Okay. Yeah. Let's say we'll reroll again.
Come on. Dex save. Fuck.
It rolled a natural 2, so
Oh, okay.
that makes it still an 8. So you are
Oh.
technically
Yep, that
one of the heads restrain you.
I rolled a nat 2 as well.
Yeah. So what?
Wait, nope. Never mind. I don't have
Your bardic?
don't
Didn't
have
you
any
even
more
use-
bardic inspiration.
I thought
I
you
used all 4.
Oh, I
I've
see
used
that.
all 4.
But I thought you gave one to yourself, didn't you? Oh, you
Mm-mm.
actually used it, right?
Yeah, I used cutting words on the first attack, and then I've given one to Brotar, Zundus, and Gray.
Got
And
it. So
Zundus and
as
Gray
you
have
just
yet to use.
you attempt to run away, and immediately it just manages to bite and catch just a portion of your ankle and drops you to the ground. You're now restrained. Gray, you're up.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, that changes all of my plans. Again, I am going to. Am I within 60 feet of the
creature?
Hydra?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Toad the Dead.
Okay.
He has
I don't
not
think-
lost any.
He has. I shattered him
okay.
once.
Excellent. Excellent.
15. Isms.
See
And roll natural 5.
Yeah. Okay. So it takes a 7
7.
damage.
7 damage. Okay.
It's better than nothing.
And then I move over here.
Got it. Brotar, you're up.
Does he have Alastair restrained?
I mean, if you guys want to take
Yeah.
pot shots,
One of the Hydra heads is just bit Alistair's ankle, and he's currently restrained.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot at the head that is restraining him,
Got it. Okay. Go ahead and
and
make
I'm going to use a Deadeye shot to get advantage on it.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, use a
and
grit
yeah,
point.
you
right?
burned yours.
I already burned my
Yeah, the
what's
Gray
it
and Zundus are the only ones that
Yep.
still have it.
Got it.
18.
Its armor class is 17, so that'll hit. For 16 total damage. Go ahead and make a D20 roll for me, please.
Just a D20.
Natural
just a
20.
straight D20.
10.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
So you shot it, and it's and as the Hydra's head is just biting at Alistair's ankle, you pierce it enough that it just momentarily lets Alistair go. Momentarily, giving it an opening.
Can I use my action to break out, or
Yeah, when it gets to your turn, we can do that.
okay?
Seeing as Alistair is it's going to start moving this way.
I assume
Well,
I
I still
moved
have
with
my
it?
movement. I didn't move
Yeah, so you can move there.
up there.
Damn it.
So I assume I move with it.
No, he has his head just keeping you there, almost behind
Oh.
it.
Oh, so it like rotated around him with his head in the same spot.
Yeah, it's got many heads, so one of them is just kind of holding Alistair. Is going to make 2 bite attacks against you, Savos.
Can I use a reaction to cast shield?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and mark your AC as a little higher. You have +5.
Yeah, AC 14. So you have my AC.
Yeah. So it rolled a 10 on the first one.
Miss.
The second one, however, will hit for a 17. Which you suffer 17 points of damage, piercing damage, as it just bites at you.
That is more than half of my health in one hit.
Yeah.
It almost did half of mine in a hit.
Yeah. Sorry, rolled natural 1 on the first one, and it rolled a 7 on the second one, but it has +10 to hit, so there you go. That's going to end its turn. Zundus.
Zundus will turn to Zavos and say, "Run, wizard," and then take off.
Got it. It'll be 30 seconds. There you go. Alistair, you're up after Zundus moves.
All right.
So you're now currently not restrained.
Okay.
Wait, I didn't take my action, did I?
Oh yeah, sorry. What's your action? Sorry, yeah, it's not.
well,
you missed
you
your
used
turn.
your.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's his turn. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'll just
go
wait
ahead.
until the last tur's done. It's fine. I still have yet to decide what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Alistair? Sorry, I just have it written weird here, so I keep missing Savos, but yeah.
In this area, I will try again to cast
Mhm.
Hypnotic Pattern.
Got it. So both of them have to make saves.
Oh.
Wisdom save on the Hydra. That is an 11. I believe that's a failure.
Fails!
Second one is a 14 plus. I don't think Basilisk have much with. 14 minus 1, so 13 on the Basilisk.
They both fail.
Okay.
They are
Okay, so they
both
both have incapacitated and speed of 0.
Yep. Can't move, and they can't take actions or reactions
Got it.
until something hits them.
Ooh,
Oh my
that's very lucky.
And
Anything else you want to
then
do, Alistair?
I will move here.
Just kind of do the pimp walk, and you're just like doo-doo-doo, whistling. This thing can't do anything to you.
Oh no,
Uh,
I am like walking on eggshells because
Yeah.
I believe that spell is concentration.
Yes.
So if I lose concentration, these things wake up.
Yeah. So yeah, Savos, what did you want to do?
Well, I'm
Going.
going to move here
Yes.
and
Got
look
it.
back at Alastair and scream, "Book it!"
Got it.
That's my action.
Gray, you're up.
All right.
Broker, you're out.
Question: would darkness be considered an attack against the Hydra?
Is
I don't think it does
the
damage.
spell ends if an affected creature, if it takes any damage, or if someone else uses action. So as long as it doesn't do damage,
so
you're
it
fine.
won't. Yeah,
Okay, so
it won't.
I'm gonna cast darkness around the Hydra.
Okay, got it.
Like
Are you gonna like?
here-ish, like not far enough that it would compromise Alistair.
Got it.
I was about to say, like,
Yeah.
trapped in darkness with a Hydra.
So you see this cloud appear and immediately starts covering this Hydra in darkness. Got it. And yep.
Yeah, so roughly.
Yep. Anything else you want to do?
Area.
No. Oh, so yeah.
Movement? Bonus?
Movement for sure. I am going to get into the tunnel.
Okay, got it.
Yes, suckers.
So it'll be Brotar, then Savos once again. I assume everyone's just going to keep moving at this point.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a whiz save though, right?
Nope, they are
Also-
stuck like that until something shakes them awake, or I lose
the full
concentration,
duration.
or they take damage. Yep,
Got
for
it.
a full 10 minutes.
So
Okay.
Or no,
So
for a
I'll say-
full 1 minute.
So
So
I'll say
we
for the
get
sake of
10
this,
rounds.
we're out of initiative at this point. They can't do anything.
okay, they're both frozen or whatever, right?
Yeah,
They're both
so-
frozen for a full minute. So yeah, I am
That was a
booking
close
it
one.
with them. I am so glad that saved, or that second one hit. If not, would have probably had Alistair sacrifice himself.
No more sacrificing, guys.
I mean,
we've
what
had,
else?
we've had a hell of a week.
I thought that tweet was going to come back to bite me there. The one that I tweeted of you saying no one's going to die.
Yeah,
Not if I have anything to say about it.
yeah.
Like, he's going to kill us just because I did that.
Dude, where the fuck?
Oh, Josh, where
Yeah,
the
so
fuck?
you guys immediately are out of combat. I gotta use the washroom. You guys want to take a break?
Yeah.
I guess?
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get some
Get
water.
the stress off.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
Just water.
Okay.
Sure,
Alright.
man.
Maybe.
Mom. Mom. Okay.
I'm back. Hey, you're back. How you feeling?
Decent. I still had some tricks up my sleeve. It's just this one gave us the best chance. I still had like dissonant whispers and stuff that I could have done. I could have made it run away.
Well, I did actually make a backup. I was planning on making one for a while anyway.
Yeah, I have quite a few, and like I think I've mentioned this before, but yeah, I have a cleric ready. Even though I do have a fun warlock that I would like to try, but
A Warforged wizard.
I just
I
Artifact.
have played that.
I
That is
like
fun.
surprises.
I'm playing it as sort of
But I-
You guys,
as an
look,
ancient
you
wizard.
guys are so brave. You guys
I
are the
mean, this is
bravest
a
party.
thing of nature, so we don't have to kill it.
It's just you guys are very, very brave. So it's like, yeah, a little bubbling under the water, and everyone is like, "Let's go see what it is."
Well, we weren't expecting a fucking Hydra, all right? Is that an
Yeah, which
actual
is-
Hydra, or is this like a
Oh,
You did
it's
it
an
one,
Iron
or-
Scale Hydra challenge rating.
Oh,
12.
you, sir, are very rude.
That's fucking evil, dude.
Yeah,
That's a
only because
CR12 creature.
I realized you
I
guys
remember.
never run away from battles, so I just wanted to see if what your limits are.
I knew that's what you were doing when you said, okay, so there's an exit over there. And I'm like, oh. Okay. There's a reason why he's telling them there's an exit over there. So by the way, guys, a heads up, the exit's over that way in case you want to, run.
Yeah, I'm not sadistic. I was just like, oh, I realized these guys never run away from battle. I wonder what their limit would be. Because I know when you guys had Grim in the party, he would have just been like, no, screw this, and just like stood up to this Hydra.
Yep.
I
Yep.
would have cast suggestion on Grim to run in that case.
Something's just brave.
I'm
He's
not-
not foolish.
Grim would have been able to attack two of the heads per attack at least like 4 or 5 times without action surge. So he would have been like, yeah, fuck it, let's kill this thing.
Yeah, the only rough part is if you damage it and you're within 5 feet of it,
it splashes acid on you.
Yeah, with
that's
piercing
not-
or slashing, it is
Shit.
not good. Well, here is the thing, though. There is a way to kill the Hydra quickly. We would need
Fire,
to
right?
deal 70 damage in one turn to kill it.
And we wasted all of that on Steampunk Willie.
Yeah.
If I
Jesus.
wouldn't
I mean,
have wasted my shit on those small fry, we totally could have done that.
But we didn't know he was there, so we were trying to deal with the threat in front of us. Even though, yeah, you kind of blew all your big spells at once. You kind of want to hold him back for, like, a Hydra.
Well, I mean, I wasn't expecting a fucking challenge rating 12 bastard chilling in the pool.
Is that what it is? It's
Let's
12?
assume there's a Hydra.
The Iron Scale Hydra specifically is 12.
Holy shit. I had to go pop
Oh, I
open
thought just
a...
Hydra in general was 12.
No, Hydra is 8.
An
Oh.
8 is pretty tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
but-
pretty hard for a level 5 party.
Right.
But if we did 50, we could go. Because I think he said it started with 2 heads. Or at least that's how he was ruling it, with 2 attacks.
I had to
But
go
yeah, that
pop
is,
open a bottle of wine.
I don't blame you.
I'm just going to come over here because I don't want to be there anymore.
Yeah.
I just feel safer away from that thing.
Whew. I mean, what did we beat? Was it last week we killed something that was a really high challenge rating for where we are?
Krill himself.
Yeah, but
like that whole
what was he? A 5 or a 7 or something?
CR7, I believe, is what.
He was just a
Said.
health pool, and had that one 4th level spell.
Yeah, which
So this
surprising didn't do a lot of damage other than killing Faustus.
Yeah.
The emotional psychic damage.
Yeah.
It's
Hey
heavy.
man, he was he made that comment to Brotar that their fates are intertwined. So, but yeah, I was telling the guys, Ryan, that the Hydra was just to see where your limits are, because I know with Grim in the party, like he would have just stood against it. So,
well, and I don't know if you saw it in our Discord
you guys
chat.
never
Like
run.
even Brotar was like, "I think this is time to get the fuck out."
yeah, which is a smart move, because
I
I just want to see.
I think that if we still had the original formation, Bar, Brotar, and Fighter Grim, I think we would have tried, because we were that we were that kind of party.
Yeah, but remember that that if you attack it, you will take 2d8 acid damage
Yeah.
every time, every creature within 5 feet of it. So if you attack it, you and Brotar take that damage being melee, and then if
Every
Brotar attacks it,
time.
if anyone attacks it, basically you just keep splashing on you.
And what was it?
Um,
Two
Well, it's
2d8.
piercing or slashing, so if you
2d8 acid
smack
damage.
it-
And I, even as Brotar, would I have that when I was raging?
If you were raging, it would have halved it, but the problem
Not
is
from
that-
acid, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. With acid, I don't
Oh
think
wait,
I would.
sorry, no, you don't. You only have bludgeoning, piercing.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, unless he was a totem of the bear barbarian.
Yeah, sorry, I keep thinking. The last campaign I had a totem of the bear, so I keep thinking that you're immune to everything except psychic. But right,
Yeah, but no, it's
Um,
that's specific. I mean,
yeah.
one of the menagerie members is at.
yeah. Like if you guys strategically played it out well with this party,
If we knew what was
possibly,
up, we probably
Yeah.
could have done it.
but
Not
um,
mid battle with Basilisk, which I forgot. I was thinking the Cockatrice's ability to petrify, which
Yeah.
wears off after 24 hours. Forgot. Basilisk is permanent.
normally it has 181 hit points, but I rolled for its health and it has 221. So it's in the upper
Oh, joy.
limit of its health.
How much
Um,
health did it have before we ran?
I think you dealt.
I did a decent bit of shatter.
I
What-
did,
wait, what was the
I
other
did
stuff in the-
16.
What was the other stuff in in the pool then that you kept on rolling, or was that just to fuck with us?
They were the younger basilisks, kind of getting scared from the Hydra. So they're not quite as dangerous. I mean, they're got like 22 hit points or
Oh
something.
fuck!
But if you're 15 feet of it, you also turn into stone slowly. So
Yeah.
younglings. Yeah.
God damn it,
Anyways.
all the hell.
Congrats, guys! You guys ran away, managed to escape the clutches of the Hydra. So it is. You guys are starting to feel a little bit tired as you guys traverse these hallways. The path just continues further, starts ascending even more. This time, a little more steep in its angle, climbing a few platforms, turning a few corners, and continuing to ascend the Vestal Peaks. Are you guys going to press on? At this point, you would have been traveling maybe another couple of hours. You guys are well far away.
How long were we traveling before this encounter?
So after the first fight, you guys spent about a day traveling. And around the morning of the second day is when you guys encountered this cavern.
Okay.
So right now, it's probably like mid-afternoon ish, early afternoon on the second day. The first.
Do you guys want to keep pressing on and then maybe resting in a few hours?
I mean, I could do with a short rest at least.
A little worried if we happen
I
to come
wouldn't
across
say
something
no.
else like this, we might be fucked.
I won't say no to a short rest.
I'm fine, but if you want to stop, I'm not gonna argue.
Yeah, sorry, it's the 5th day of Tantro.
I mean, I still have all my hit points, but I could get my...
I think me and Savos are at like half.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm less than half, and I've got like no spell slots left. I only have 3 first level, and I have only magic missile left for an attack spell.
Well, if we
Jesus.
take a short rest, you can use Arcane Recovery and gain either 2 first or 1 second level spell slot back.
Fine. That's only 1 second level spell.
Hey, one
Only
spell.
one
It,
shatter.
Next time,
spell
pace
is one
yourself,
spell.
Damage
One
input.
spell saved our ass back there.
Good
This
point.
is true.
Are we just gonna take a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
While we're doing
so-
this, Brotar is gonna
Uh-huh.
go up to Alastair and, hey, you still got that thing that lets you talk to people? How we tried to talk to Grim?
Yeah.
9.
Here, take it off and hand it, and I will burn 2 hit dice. Fucking great.
Wow, consecutive nat
And
one.
I will do the Song of Rest. Anyone spending hit dice can get a d6 back.
Yep.
Come on.
So anybody who
Hey.
wants-
Zundus is just gonna kind of sit down and meditate.
Okay.
I'm
Got
gonna
it.
pick the... What, is it Ascending Stone? Is that what it is? Or what is it? I don't remember.
Yep. It gives you sending on both. It's a chain that gives you sending.
Yeah, you get 2 charges. You can cast Sending twice.
Okay. So I'm gonna look at her, hold it, and just say into it, Graham, if you can hear me, just so you know, we lost Faustus. He didn't make it out of this last adventure we were on. I thought you might want to know. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
I don't know if Grim got it or not.
As long as he's either not dead and still on our plane, he would.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
That-
on my way to Dragon's Car. I'm really sorry. And that's all he says.
I'll just look back at Alastair and be like, well, he actually answered back. He said he was sorry and he's
What
on
do you
his way to.
say?
He said he was sorry and he's on his way to Dragon's Car, which we kind of already knew, but glad we
Yeah.
at least got something out of him, man. At least we know he's not
I don't
dead.
think he's. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna up and die. He has too much shit for that to happen.
Yeah, he's too stubborn. All right, well, here, and I give it back to him.
Thank you.
So everybody use up their hit dice, recover whatever health and spell slots.
I'm just
Yeah, at this
missing
point it's
6
probably about
HP.
it's about afternoon at this point on the 5th of Salvin, second day.
Well,
guess
if we
it's
want to
not-
make a little bit of headway, might as
It's
well
the
do
5th
that.
of what month?
Tentrovin, so it's the month
Okay.
after. The month after.
Okay.
Just to refresh my memory, are we still in this goddamn mine?
Yep, you guys
Yep.
have been ascending.
Wait, we
Still haven't made it out. And this is the same place where Faustus actually did die, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, different cavern, but same. You're still in the
Same-
Alaranthian
okay.
mines, in the Vestal Peaks. Which, if you look at the map,
dude, this cave sucks.
It's not been our greatest hour, has it? Or a couple of days.
No,
We're-
not really.
Somewhere around here.
So,
yeah, you guys would have entered like around here, so you guys have just been ascending towards Dirkdale at this point.
Do we know we're heading toward Dirkdale?
Um,
Like, do we have any
I'll say,
sense of which direction we're actually traveling while we've been underneath there?
make a survival check.
Oops, I did that
I
with
will
advantage
try.
on accident, so it's probably the 11.
Okay. Yeah, I think based on what you guys learned and this map, you guys seem to have been heading in the correct direction from what you can gather.
Need someone with the keen mind feet.
Thinking if we ever do get out of this fucking place, we'll probably be at least near Dirkdale or right at it anyway. We're heading that direction from what I can tell.
Yeah.
remind me, what are we? Why are we going to Dirkdale?
There might be something to learn there.
Well, is that one of the ones that was on the list?
Yeah. That's also where Faustus was from.
Right. So I don't remember if we told Gray about this. I think we might have mentioned it, but like
Yeah.
we had this list, and I think Dirkdale was the closest place to where we were. So we kind of just figured that'd be the first place we'd start. We don't really know what the list is necessarily for. It's just that it's kind of attached to all of us.
Oh, okay, I remember that. Yeah, you asked me if I was from.
Any of the
Yeah,
towns
one of
on the
the
list,
towns.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a good place to start this investigation. And your friend, the one who died, he's from Dirkdale.
Right.
Yeah.
So you also want to bury him.
Well,
Well,
the ladies
There's not
took
much to
him,
bury.
right?
Ah, right.
Didn't they take his leftovers?
I mean, I still have all this stuff, like, put in a sack. I'm wearing his cloak, and I have whatever feather was left of him is in my hat, but
Did he
all his
happen to
other
have?
stuff.
Do you happen to have some like studded leather armor in there by chance?
yeah, that's what he wore. You want to use that?
Yeah, I can't use this heavy shit anymore. It's just I can't move.
Yeah, so you would
Alright.
have also acquired one of his books. He had like a book on religions that he had purchased. Yeah, I think that would have been the extent, if I'm not mistaken.
And I guess I'll keep his lyre on me since
Yeah,
I bought that.
yeah,
There's a loot actually.
yeah. Here's a
Oh, I thought you got the lyre. Okay.
You weren't able to teach me to use one.
Oh, yeah, I
Uh,
don't have the lyre. Oops.
He also has a set of manacles, just regular manacles. The book on
That's not a letter.
religions,
Leather takes me down to 15.
book of forgotten religions.
Hey, you're still better than me. I got a 14.
I got a 20.
I have a 9.
Yeah.
But now I can move 30 feet, so I'm a little bit more mobile, and I'm not disadvantaged on.
Actually, you're at advantage now, right?
I am, yeah. All right. Well,
So-
I think we should just keep on keeping on. Try to get out of here. Where this tunnel
I
takes
can't
us.
wait to see sunlight again.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that would be nice.
That makes one of us.
Oh, right.
I have a.
Well,
I have a
you might want to wait until nightfall for our friend here.
No, I have it. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, so at this point,
Alright.
you see Zundas pull out a almost looks like a mask with many different eyes. It almost like it's not like eyeballs, but it's got like a lot of almost looks like scopes of some sort, kind of like night vision goggles, but with many lenses to peer through. And near the bottom of it looks almost like a gas mask as well. So he looks kind of like a spider when he wears it, like he's got many little glowing eyes.
Okay, that's a little creepy.
It was a.
I mean, we do what we gotta do. So that's all of your people have problem with the sun.
Yeah, they.
Well,
I mean,
we
they
took a-
won't die or nothing, but it's irritating to them.
We live beneath the earth. Our cities are built in the underground, the underdark. We see better in the night than we do there in the daytime. It's hard for my eyes to focus. So I have this mask, which essentially shades my eyes. It was a gift from my betrothed.
And he almost looks like he has like almost like in Pitch Black or Chronicles of Riddick, he's got almost shiny luminescent eyes that you can see in the dark.
So when he was describing his need to use the mask to see in the dark, to see in the light, sorry, because the light was problematic, Gray just kind of took a minute and he just smiled. He thought of something and he just smiled.
What got you all giddy?
It's just something I remembered. Yeah,
All right.
not being able to see is in certain conditions is problematic, especially if you need to defend yourself. That's all.
Listen, I don't know any of you, so I don't have any cause or really right to ask anything of you, but if I am to travel with you, I would very much appreciate it if you would keep my being a dark elf, but hush hush. People of your land don't tend to look kindly among my kind.
Well, I think
I mean, depending on where you are in the Empire,
I
they're
mean,
not fond of tieflings as well.
Yeah.
I got you.
I think all of us have had our fair share of not being liked. So
Except
it's-
for the kid, because he looks almost human.
I
Well.
suppose I don't know any of your names.
Did we not introduce ourselves? Oh,
I don't think we have very much time.
pardon.
I don't think we had time to get to that,
Well,
Yeah.
we traveled for a full day together.
did we?
No, I think
before.
we met. No, I think we met him just before the battle started.
Yeah,
I thought.
Because he was
Oh.
like, shh.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought we had him for like a day, and then that shit happened. Oh,
No, he
Just
hushed us
if I
right as we got there.
If I'd seen you coming, I would have already had the mask.
okay. Well, I'm dumb. Don't.
Anyway, my name is Brotar.
Alistair Tailweaver.
I'm Gray.
Don't worry, we just met this guy too, so he's new also.
Yeah.
Zundus will kind of turn and look at Savos and say, in Elvish, and you, brother? Question mark.
Okay, Savos isn't going to be paying any attention to this conversation whatsoever, and freaks out a little bit when he hears somebody speaking his language.
I was asking your name, young one.
I'm just going to say Savos.
It's a
And
pleasure to meet you.
go back to not giving a fuck.
Why are you spacing out on
Yes,
us?
Philippa.
Davos, you alright? You don't seem like you're here.
I'm tired. I need sleep.
It's like
And I'm
10
tired in
a.m.
real life. And
You're tired too easy, kid.
I mean, to be honest, look at him. He's not well suited for
I mean,
this kind of thing.
he weighs 98 pounds soaking wet, so I can why he would have a lack of energy.
If I may interject, it also seems like you all went through some sort of traumatic experience from what I've heard. Pardon my saying so.
One of our best friends did just die yesterday. So
So,
that's
it has been a very interesting couple of days. Do it at that.
very sorry for your loss.
Well,
that's a
it
very blunt way to put it.
wasn't your fault, so thank you though.
Yeah.
That's never really something that you use.
I don't think we've even had time to even think about it or grieve or anything. We just need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Well, should I put up the dome?
I guess.
Wait, are we taking a long rest now?
I mean, I'm assuming all this talking has been happening as we continue on forward.
Oh yeah, I guess you're
Yeah,
right.
you guys
After
press
the
on
short
for another 3 or 4 hours passed, and eventually you guys do manage to find a little cove that's a little bit more calm, and still hear a little bit of sounds off in the distance echoing, but you feel that the threat, or if there is a threat, that at least it's not anywhere near you guys.
Yeah, we can get like 500 feet away before they choke out of their stupor.
So you guys take your long rest, so everybody can recover their hit points. Are you guys going to take turns taking a watch, or are you just going to sleep through the whole thing?
I mean, we're inside the dome, so I don't think we need to take watch.
Still might be good just in case we wake up to something a little unpleasant.
I'll take
I
a middle.
will take last watch.
I'll take first, I guess.
Take the middle watch.
Second, then I'll take the middle two.
I only need about 4 hours of sleep.
I'll take the first one with Gray.
So yeah. Now Xander sees Alistair just play his music and the forms a bubble, and this time it's going to be just gray like the rocks around it.
This is Andy. I like it.
Yeah.
Been sleeping out in the open. A while now.
Hmm.
Maybe dangerous.
Yeah, but it's not all that bad.
So,
It is It can be fear alone. You know.
That is true.
so you take your watch, and you don't seem to sense anything as everyone's kind of winding down and getting some rest. Again, just a little bit of noise, but nothing concerning at this point. Zundus, on your watch, almost the same thing.
Oh, I'm with on this as well. Sorry.
Yep, no problem.
He had a thing planned too, just letting you know. Jared.
Sorry, say it again.
I think Josh had a thing planned on our watch too, just letting you know.
Which one?
I think
Me.
Josh.
Okay.
Yeah, no issues during your rest or during your watch. Nothing seems to happen. It actually gets much quieter at this point. By the time you guys take your watch, almost as if the whole Alaranthian Mines has just gone to sleep this hour, very late hour. Whoever's going to take the last watch, which I believe Savos, you said you would. So go ahead and roll.
Yep.
There was something I wanted to do in this. I wanted to
Yep.
talk to us on this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
just tell him to follow me, and I'll walk out of the bubble, and it pops.
Oh,
And I go like 15 feet away from where everyone is sleeping. Just looking out over them, I say to Zundus, "Yeah, I know what the Drow are, and right now, my protection of my friends are on a very, very thin edge. So I want to make something. I want to confirm something, and I'm going to try to cast Zone of Truth.
okay.
So please, if you would not mind, make a where is Zone of Truth? A Charisma saving throw.
No, I actually got good for that. 24?
Well, shit. Yeah, that saves.
I have like a +6.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're aware, you can avoid answering.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's a 15-foot sphere wherever I cast it, so just around us.
Yeah. So it's up to you if you want to answer, but
Oh well.
Yeah. Well, that didn't go as planned. That was
You always
that
just
spell
ask.
was to make sure that you. It's just that was insurance. That spell was
I
to make
understand.
sure that you couldn't lie.
No,
But I want to
you have no
know
reason to believe
after
me,
we get
but
out of here, what's your plan? Sorry, I didn't.
what's my plan?
What did you say?
Sorry, I said you have no reason to believe me, but I have no intention of lying to you.
All right. So, what's your plans on after you get out of here with us? Other than you said you wanted to stay, but do you have anything you wanted to do?
My memory is a bit foggy. Somehow I managed to find my way to this continent. I'm not sure if something happened that might have caused me to not remember. But I'm trying to get home to Curtisville.
Codosphere, do I know where that is or anything like it?
I'll say make a survival check, or yeah, survival. Just for navigational purposes.
Nope.
Ooh,
Yeah. It doesn't sound familiar at all to you.
Well, I can't say I've ever heard of it, but like we told you before, we recently lost someone, and I don't want to have to go through that again. But I also know what it's like to be pegged based off your race. So if we're gonna work together, then welcome aboard. And he holds out his hand.
So, I understand that I can buy your caution.
I've heard what the drow can do from the source itself.
Yes, I have seen many things in my long life.
Hmm.
But whatever I may have been before, I am not now.
All right then. Now I probably should put the dome back up. Probably not be good to let them stay open. And I'll ritually cast Liam's tiny hut again.
You
Your,
look over. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
your friend, he's important to you, yes?
I made a promise to him, and I plan on keeping it.
Sounds like he was a good man.
He was a true hero.
Well, we'd best get to sleep and wake the others. Tomorrow is a long day. I look forward to working with
Let's
you.
see what hell. Yeah, let's see what hell this mountain has for us now.
And as you say that, you look over, and the Hydra is chewing on. No, I'm just joking.
Well, we
Uh,
tried.
The Hydra is chewing on Gray's balls.
But he's
yeah, so you guys take your rest eventually after bringing out the dome. Savos just wakes up in time. Make a perception check, Savos.
On my watch, I want to read that book that I got from what's her face and
Sardan?
No,
No.
not Sardan. The bookstore lady, the one on those soul shards.
Okay. Okay, so you're so absorbed in this book that whatever is going on around you, you're not even paying attention. You told the guys you would take a watch, but
Gonna end
this
well.
idea is burning in your mind. You just really want to find out anything you can about the soul shard. I'll say make a general intelligence check.
15.
15. So reading along this book, I mean, a lot of the information you've already extracted out of it, that these things exist, that gods are somehow their spirit, essence, or energy, whatever, excuse me, whatever you want to call it, is imbued into these objects. But the book is almost like a textbook. It doesn't quite mention anything other than just a routine understanding of the soul shards. But is there anything in particular you're looking for? Like,
where to find them, or like a proper direction.
yeah, so the book just mentions that they are, they've been found in like archaeological sites by a guild of natural explorers, but or other scientific societies, even the Aradia is mentioned in the book. But nothing in particular is mentioned about a location.
Alright, then I'm going to skim through my book of lore and look for anything slightly more useful.
Okay. I'll
Do I need to
say
roll a separate check, or
yeah, I'll say make another intelligence check. This time with disadvantage, just because
7, and for disadvantage, 15 and a 7.
Yeah,
7.
so you've read the Book of Lore quite a bit. Doesn't seem to mention anything that stands out to you that even resembles the word or the idea of it.
Okay. Well, great.
And as you're absorbed reading this book, it takes you a little while. You don't notice it right away, but you do notice a very, very white cat just sitting just outside the dome, just looking at you.
Oh. Yes?
The
Same
cat
to the
doesn't.
cat?
The cat doesn't speak, and it just walks away and disappears into the shadows.
What the fuck was that? And then I'm gonna poke my head back down in the book.
Eventually your watch comes to a close with no incident. And everybody slowly wakes up feeling rejuvenated from the long rest. So everybody recovers hit points, spell slots, etc. And it is now a new day. 6th of Tentrovin. And it is Mervin, which is like a Monday. So, what do you guys want to do? You guys pressing on? Or going back to fight the Hydra? What do you want to do?
Oh, no. I guess we'll
Pressing
see.
on!
I think we're pressing on.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go this way. We'll find another way back to Oldwin or whatever.
So you guys traverse the mines. Continuing on your path, it starts becoming very confusing. Paths start becoming similar. It almost looks like branching off. It's almost branching off like veins. There's stalactites that become more frequent as you guys eventually continue forward. I'll need who's going to take the helm? Who's going to lead this charge?
It should probably be me or the paladin.
Yeah, probably one of us.
Yeah, well, who has the best survival?
I'm plus
I
2.
got plus
Mine is,
Plus 0.
We're all plus 2.
yeah,
I have a
Zero.
+2.
I think either me, Brotar, or Savos.
Yep. So you guys decide, and
I
just
guess
let me
I
know.
can lead. I got, I know how to use a fucking listen.
I'm gonna walk next to Gibraltar just to make sure if something happens, I can jump in front of him. Because he cannot take a punch as he could earlier.
So I'll say Brotar and Gray make survival checks for me, please.
That's a 12.
And that's a 15.
Ugh.
Yeah, so Brotar, being the brave adventurer, takes the charge, kind of peering over certain edges, looking into rooms, looking into caverns, following certain paths, eventually leading to dead ends, and coming back out. But with that little bit of help, that you're scouting ahead and kind of looking at things, Gray does, between you and Gray, you guys manage to kind of traverse the winding paths a little bit easier than you thought. And eventually you guys reach a specific room. The path ends, and you feel you're going the correct way. There's a little bit of wind kind of pushing through. You guys reach a massive domed cavern. It is huge. And in the center of it is kind of a large opening. It reveals an underground river about 100 feet below you guys. To your right, there's a series of large waterfalls. They line the whole right side of the wall. Each one increases in height and cascades one after the other, like a series of steps. all of it pouring into this river below. To your left, there's a wall that curves around. So it curves on your left and kind of curves right directly to the center, towards a platform. And the ground lining the walls to your left is about 1.5 feet wide. The other side, there's a cave opening. So, what do you guys want to do?
Oh, okay, fellas.
We got more
Which
fucking
way?
waterfalls.
You wanna go for a swim?
Gray, just so you know, we don't have the greatest track record when it comes to waterfalls. Yet
So
again, it
we
seems
stay
like we all
away.
almost died last time we were near one.
Yeah, so
Having a
we'll just
running
drag
theme that we
this
all
around.
almost die quite a bit.
That bodes well for us.
Yeah, so basically you guys come upon a huge opening. Over here is about 1.5 feet wide path that leads into, oh my god, my mouse just kind of went crazy there. Can't even get rid of that thing. Let me start over again. Okay, so on the left is like a series of cascading waterfalls all pouring into a river. Over here is a large opening, and the water is just kind of pouring over into there. On the left is a curved path about 1.5 feet wide, and it leads to a platform. There's an exit right here, or what looks like an exit. It's like an opening. So you guys would have just walked in this direction and immediately saw this huge chasm as 3 waterfalls are just pouring into this river below, and it's about 100 feet below you.
I say we go this way.
Yeah, I don't really feel like
Alright.
jumping there from up here.
Sounds like the path, yeah.
This path is probably about, I'd say about 100 feet or so as well across. However, this wall is just 1 foot, 1.5 foot in width, like the place where you guys can stand. So
I don't see a great way to get across here at all. Any way we go is going to be kind of dangerous.
Well, Gray can walk on walls.
Actually, how long does it take to attune to something? It's like an hour, right?
yeah, I'll say within either your short rest or your long rest, you would have already attuned to this item. So just make mention of it next time.
Oh no! I already have, because I was gonna see if someone wanted it, and I was just gonna fly towards the other side.
Wait, you can fly?
Yeah.
How the fuck does that work?
Well,
I don't
sometimes
remember.
there's
Have I-
wings, sometimes there's magic.
Have I heard this?
there's multiple.
Or have I seen him fly yet? Because I don't think I have.
No,
Nope.
I don't think he's used it yet.
This is going to blow Brotar's fucking mind.
I suppose I could take the slippers if you don't want.
So okay, I want them back. Just putting it out there. So, but I take them off and I hand them Choosums.
Alright.
So that's 2 of us.
Well, after an hour. I could probably make my way along the short path.
Do any of you have
Getting
rope?
Savos, really. I mean, I'm pretty nimble. I can. But getting Savos across, he's a bit of a klutz.
Ow.
Suppose if you have any
I
rope,
mean,
I'll hold the other end.
not that long.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Maybe
We
you should take the
have a
slippers.
60-foot rope that can move, but it doesn't go out that far. Because, like, you said, like, this, like, this line here is like 100 feet.
Yeah, it's not measured, but yeah, it's about 100 feet
Yeah.
across. So maybe with a curve, we're talking like 110, 120 or so.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Sorry, are we keeping you
Speed up.
awake?
That was IRL, Dion. But I mean, you two can get over there while the rest of us, Savos in between me and Brotar, can try and shimmy across. Maybe Zundus, you can be under just in case he falls off to catch him.
Not a bad idea. I could work my way across as he goes.
Okay, so and Gray, you're gonna attempt to do the fly spell.
Yeah, attempt.
Not
Okay,
attempt,
now I'm
but
scared.
you will.
Harpies
Okay.
just
Yeah,
Oh,
they start
boy.
pecking at you. Yeah, so it'll last about 10 minutes. It'll be concentration, but you should be okay.
I think it's like a 60 foot, so you can get there in like 12 seconds.
Yeah. So, and Zundus is just going to be assisting, like underneath, just kind of hanging about.
Yeah, I guess he's just gonna
yeah.
walk along this one.
Okay.
Okay, so
Uh,
the kid is the most problematic one for this journey, right?
Yeah, but I don't think you can lift him, right?
Not really. I grab Savos by the arm and I punch the ground and I cast Thunderstep and I teleport us to the other side.
Okay. What's the range on Thunderstep? I believe
It's an unoccupied space that I can see.
Within within 90 feet. That's
Oh,
right.
it's 90.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So I'll say you can get to the edge. Yeah, I
A
think
running
you're short.
start,
You're still
like you just-
you're still short. Yeah, running start maybe. Yeah, I'll say. You know what? Are you and Are you gonna hold Savos and make a running start, or are you just gonna like?
No. If I can't make all the way on the other side, then I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
I read it wrong. I thought it was just an unoccupied space that I could see.
Zundus, you put on the slippers and attune to it, and you kind of sit on the edge of the chasm and kind of slap your foot against the wall, and it is much too moist, and the slippers aren't working against this surface. There's just a mist kicking up all over the place. It is 3 large waterfalls, and that west side of the wall is very slippery at this point.
It's not going to be much help. I'm going to just hand them back to Gray.
So
Well-
how far across is this cavern thing, waterfall, whatever?
It's so this is about 100 feet.
Oh, fabulous.
But if you took the curve, which is about 1.5 feet in width, it'll probably be about 120 or so feet, since it's a slight curve.
All right.
Yeah, and the waterfalls are like Niagara Falls level, like they're just rushing powerfully by,
Shit.
very, very strongly. It does start like right here, like you could technically hop on it, but it's very, very strong. Each cascade of the waterfall is probably about 30 feet in height, so you can technically climb if you're not swept by the water immediately.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna say fuck it and try and take the curve.
Well, that's why we're gonna tie each other up with Naughty and go along this way. Everyone that has to. I guess Zundus is now part of this as well.
Dude,
Okay. How about we use one rope to tie me to Savos, because if he happens to fall, I can either cast Fly and grab him, or just if I'm close enough, I can cast Thunderstep and get it to the other side.
Well, I mean, your spell's limited, so you probably don't want to use them too sparingly.
It's okay. I mostly use my sword, and I get back on a short rest.
All right. Still, I mean, oh, again, you're flying right now, so
No.
you still
I
need-
just I hit the button by accident.
Oh, I
I'm
thought
waiting for
you
you.
already casted
No.
fly
No.
before.
I'm just waiting for you to decide what's gonna happen for me to do it. I just think that I could be instead of just flying away to the other side, I could be like an insurance policy maybe,
I guess,
because
yeah. If any one of us falls, period,
Yeah.
you could catch and possibly
yeah,
step us up.
exactly.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be tied per se.
Maybe not, but
long as you-
if one of you, if you're all tied to each other and you fall, it might. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Just tie yourselves. I don't need to be tied.
But if we're all tied together and one of us falls, we all fall, right?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we're strong enough to catch the person before they fall.
Okay.
I mean, we possibly could survive the fall. And
Let's
Sardan survived the fall similar.
And where is he now?
Kinda. He kinda survived.
Well, he got beat to a pulp and died later on. He survived the fall.
Dad's dead. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let's fucking do
we
this.
will
I'm
be
tired of standing here.
All right. So we just tie each other with Naughty
Yeah.
and just start shimmying, and I will use a bardic inspiration on all three of them.
Okay. So I'll get everybody who's going to traverse the wall to make dexterity checks to see if you can maintain your footing.
Just straight dex or
Straight dex. Dexterity checks. Yeah. So
Okay.
Mine's an 11.
Oh fuck!
Oh, that was almost really, really bad.
you can also use your.
Oh, what was that?
Yes.
What was that bardic inspiration in 8?
Nat 20.
Yeah,
D8.
D8. Oh,
Oh
my God.
Mine's an 18.
Oh god.
18 total. Okay.
18 total.
You guys are all tied up and crossing this path, and you guys just kind of hug the wall and are just looking, reminding yourselves not to look down as the mist is kicking up in the air. It is getting very, very uncomfortable for you guys as you guys are just traversing. Very, very harsh amount of mist is kicking up in the air as you guys are crossing. Alistair hits a small patch that's a little bit slippery, a little too slippery. And he just slips slightly, but with the rest of you guys tied to each other, you manage to just kind of muscle it and pull him back against the wall. Alistair, you get a glimpse, and it is a long way down with just jagged rocks and water just flowing past them, kind of forking around these jagged rocks. You guys probably make it about halfway at this point. I'll need you guys to make another set of dexterity checks. See if you can still maintain your footing.
And it's with this I roll My dear.
Well,
Oh boy.
oh fuck.
Oh,
Oh yay.
I got a 17
Well,
this time.
Great.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll
what
one
are
as
the
well.
fucking chances?
Yeah.
We're all fucked.
TPK time.
So it's a 19 for me. Oh,
God,
fuck. God
what is it
damn
with
you
us in
guys.
fucking hole?
So Brotar,
Oh,
yours is
17.
17. Okay.
Zundus, you can roll a fucking
Yeah.
bardic
roll it.
inspiration.
Give me a verdict.
He
I
gave,
gave
yeah.
everyone who was running. I thought Gray was flying, so he didn't. So
Okay, so
you got a 5.
That's a-
So immediately everybody, you guys are, the path is starting to get treacherous, and at this point the mist is kicking up a little more towards the direction you guys are walking. The platform becomes almost obscured from the amount of mist that's kicking up, but it makes the floor very, very slippery. 3 of you, Alistair, Zundis, and Savos, you guys lose your footing and start somewhat dragging everybody down. The rope that you guys have attached to you is starting to now bend, almost like 2 ends are being held while the middle is bending, about to fall. Savos takes that one little misstep and immediately he slips. I need you to make a strength saving throw. Or sorry. Yes, I need you to make a strength check, Savos. I also
Oh.
need Brotar and Gray to make strength checks.
Check or
Okay.
saving? You
God
said check.
Oh.
damn it.
Just straight check.
Oh, mine was a 2.
2.
Natural 20?
So Savos slips and his grip is about to be lost. Brotar, in a last moment, decides, I'm not going to let my friend fall. He reaches and grabs Savos from falling, though attached to the rope, but still wanting to make sure that he's got a good hold on him. The rest of it now begins to fall. Brotar is holding on with one hand, as the rest of you are all now on your way to falling, holding on to the edges of this very wet wall. Gray, in the last moment, manages to just jump at the very edge of the platform, but in the process is now holding the majority of the weight of everybody. I need everybody to make one final strength check.
How close are we to the edge?
At this point, you guys are like Gray has jumped, so he's at the edge,
I got another
holding
2.
on to majority of your weight. You guys are probably about 10 or 15 feet.
Yeah, I'm
this-
just gonna fucking Misty Step. Actually, no.
You
does my
dick!
strength check.
So that's
You can Misty Step?
Yeah, I know the Misty
30
Step
feet,
spell.
though, is. And so can
Yeah.
Brotar, technically.
yeah. So
Oh,
Brotar, let's,
shit. I don't actually have the axe like equipped though. It's on my back.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still attuned to it.
Yeah, you're still attuned to it, I think, right?
Yeah, am I? Did
I
no,
don't think you
Or maybe
I'm
I
not.
think
stop.
you have fortune and
I have fortune in the cloak. I did not keep my attunement. I don't know why, because I only have
I
2
don't think
attuned
you can
things.
stop. It's cursed, isn't it?
Yeah, you can have 3.
Why do I
3
not?
things.
I don't know why I don't have it attuned.
yeah, I don't know. I actually checked it the other day and I was like, I don't know what you have your third.
I don't even have it in my fucking inventory. Where'd it go?
Yeah, it's weird.
That's
Up and
fucking
fucked
okay.
off.
I guess it
are you gonna
decided
make
it didn't want to be with me anymore.
Are you gonna make a strength? Or sorry, yeah, please make a strength.
You
check.
Me,
Unless you
I
need
rolled a 2 again. 2 2s in a row.
Okay.
It's not coming through.
My
on here, though.
checks for some reason don't go through from D&D Beyond. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's weird.
Everything else is
so-
fine.
So everybody now, Gray is actually got pulled to the very edge of this thing, and he almost loses his footing, and eventually is starting to plummet now. Alistair and Zundis managed to just hold on at the very edge of this,
Yeah. I'm like,
about 10 feet from the platform. You're in a free fall now, Gray. What do you want to do?
I cast fly.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long does it
Like-
take? Isn't it?
10
action.
minutes. It's an action, and it takes 10
Action to
minutes.
cast.
It's an
Stays
action.
for 10
Okay. Got it. So I'll say in this point, 6 seconds. Yeah. So you fell just below everybody now. So you're just right below everybody. You managed to just flutter a pair of wings immediately that pop out of your back, and you are now holding your weight aloft. However, everybody else, with the exception of Alistair and Zundus, are now on a bit of a free fall.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who's falling?
Savos, Savos and Brotar.
I'm gonna
Or-
Misty Step to.
Actually, sorry,
Yeah.
Savos, Brotar, and Zundus are actually on a free fall at this point.
Gosh,
I'm
Googly.
gonna
God
So,
damn it.
Misty Step back on
nothing
the
I
edge.
can do.
you're gonna miss the step.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll say in this case,
well,
make a
we're
move
all
for-
like, well, we're still all tied together, aren't we?
yeah, you're all still tied together. So at this point, if we're looking at things horizontally, so it'd be like Gray directly beneath everybody. Alistair is against the wall, holding on. Brotar is in a free fall.
Yeah.
Zundus is in a
Staggered.
free fall. I know it's
Yeah,
still
his-
Alistair's token. I don't know why. Or sorry, Faustus's token. Where is it? Savos is in a free fall.
Too soon, man. Too
I know.
soon.
Where are the tokens? I don't see.
So everybody
At the
is
bottom.
at this point on a free fall, downward, with Zundus just a little above everybody. So you guys are still attached to a rope, but everybody is now in a free fall, with the exception of Gray, who's flying.
Okay, so how far exactly from the other side am I now?
The other side is like right here. So you just got dragged and pulled like maybe 7 or so feet from the wall. And this would be the ledge that you guys are fallen below. So Alistair is just hanging on.
And the three of the ones who are falling are all tied to each other.
They're all tied to each other, but they're not holding on to anything anymore. They've just turned a free
Okay.
fall.
I fly towards Zundus. I grab him and I cast Thunderstep. And I teleport us to the other side, and hopefully he'll still be tied to the fucking group.
Well, no,
No,
He
yeah.
would not.
the
He
rope
doesn't
would.
Oh
Yeah.
god damn it!
So at this point, you grab
And
Zundus. Yep, go ahead.
Brotar and Savos would have to make a save, and I think probably me too, because Thunderstep does damage from where you went from.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, let me check. Let's
Yeah.
see if that's the case.
You do like 2d10 thunder damage.
Yeah.
So you probably just tossed us all off.
Shit, I don't have Misty Step. Fuck. 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 Okay, I'm gonna try to catch Zundus because he's the strongest. And
So I'll say
Yeah.
make a strength
okay.
I'll say make a strength saving throw.
That's not a whole lot better, but okay.
As his force is now just
Oh.
gonna push directly below you. So he falls and smashes right into you. You do manage to catch him in the sense that you're in his way, but it is now pulling, or he's now pushing you down. Just his weight and the weight of your wings. Savos, Brotar, and Alistair, what are you guys gonna do while this is happening?
Misty stepping onto the ledge.
Okay. So Savos just disappears and immediately appears right on the ledge and is now just looking down at everybody.
Alistair is gonna take out his rapier and dagger and start using him as like
Sabos, Brotar, and Alistair,
titans
what are you
and
guys
just
gonna
trying to climb over to the
do? Okay.
to the cliff.
Make a strength check to see how deep you can embed these things. Brotar, what are you going to be doing?
Well, excuse me.
You're
Did
enough.
10.
we establish that? I guess I still have Blood Render, and if I don't have it in my hand, can I use its Misty
I
Step
can
thingy?
still see it in your inventory.
Well, I added
Yeah,
it. I just added it
I'll
back.
say
But
that you haven't mentioned that you didn't not attuned to it. So I'll say you're still attuned to it.
okay, and for some reason,
Uh,
the handout that I have in Roll20 doesn't show it, and I don't have it on the one in D&D Beyond. So I don't
weird.
exactly
Okay.
remember how it works.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I'll have to check it again. But
I
I think
gotta-
it's just a bonus action to do it. So.
Okay, so with the bonus action, I'll just use it to. I think I can just move my It's 30 feet. I think it's my speed is what I can move. If I remember
yes. So
does 30
you
feet
look
get me
up-
there?
30 feet will get you there. It's
Okay.
probably only about 15, 20 feet away. You look up and you see Alistair, and he begins to free fall.
So-
as he's just trying to stab
Can
daggers.
I
He's
like
now on a free fall.
can I grab Alastair and
You can.
carry him with me when I do this Misty Step thing?
I'll say make a strength saving throw as well, as he is now gonna
Eesh.
start hitting you. He hits you a little, not too much force, but just
That's
enough
a
to kind of push you.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
So immediately you see Alistair, you just reach out a hand. Alistair reads it and sees your hand and reaches out for it as well. You just grab his wrist and immediately you guys appear with your Misty Step on the other side. Zundus
now, yeah.
Zundus
Yeah,
and
now,
Gray, what do you guys wanna
now
do?
I just wrap my arms around them.
Okay.
Thunder.
And you got Thunder Step?
Yeah.
Okay. So, seeing as your wings, you don't have the strength to carry the impact of Zundus on you, you just immediately drop the wings, begin falling very quickly, and a big, loud, thunderous explosion occurs. But you guys appear immediately beside your friends.
Okay. Okay, that was a close call. That was
It's the second time you've saved my life.
it's yeah, I don't keep score, but I'm glad you're okay.
Thanks. Okay, meet you.
Okay. I don't think I'm allowed to make decisions anymore. I think I get everyone killed.
No, we're not dead yet.
Well, nobody's dead, so I think we're doing fine. Just know
What
that
else is waiting for us in this cave of mystery?
I cannot cast any spells, so if we run into a fight, I'll just
You
be
said
using my
you're good.
sword. Yeah. No, I just want you guys to know.
Let's press on, I guess.
Yeah, you guys and your height challenges, man. I just gotta keep throwing those at you, and anything in height.
Climbing here.
Nobody's gonna
keep up.
die in this session tonight.
Yeah.
Alistair just
climbing.
jumps off the cliff. Fuck it. Whee!
This session.
Jazarian, take the wheel.
Worked out pretty well for Faust.
Well, I mean, it worked for a bit.
So, you guys press on. Your heart is still beating very, very fast. It was a very close situation. You guys almost lost each other, lost your new friends, and you guys continued on for probably the better half of a few more hours, until eventually you guys look. You guys look upward, ascend this long path, and up ahead you see a very faint light. And as you guys get stuck closer and closer towards it, you feel a nice, gentle breeze that blows in and gives you guys a little bit of relief. You guys felt claustrophobic and have lost a friend in this place. It's been punishing to you. Zundus even turned into stone in the process,
Yeah.
and you saw the horror of a Hydra appear before you, something that none of you had ever seen, expected, and came as a big shock. But as you guys pop out of this opening, Zundus, you take the time to put on your mask. As eventually you guys are greeted by a bright, bright blue sky in a very, very hot afternoon. The sun greets you. You're also hit with very strong winds, surprisingly, that, with your clothes damp from mist and sweat, it's very relaxing at this point. You guys feel like you can breathe again, stepping out into this open air as you guys manage to exit the Alaranthian mines finally.
Put my hood up as well.
Got it.
Oh, finally. Fucking finally.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay out of anything underground for a good while.
Normally, I find it comfortable. Not so much right
You're
now.
welcome to go back in.
No, I think I will avoid that case in particular.
This.
It is beautiful.
From here, can we see the ruins of Dirkdale?
So I'll say make a perception check. To you.
Perception.
Yeah.
14.
Got it. So everybody's just taking the time to kind of dry themselves off. Savos is over on one side, just kind of flagging his robes as it's starting to dry up from this very strong wind. You guys are elevated very high up. The air is, though you guys feel a little bit better breathing in the open air,
You had it last time.
it is a little bit thin, the air, so it's hard to breathe, but still better than when you guys were inside of the stuffy caves. You look around and the ground is dry and cracked. Most of the area that you're in is covered in patches of green and beige grass, and you assume that you guys are high above the Vegetal Peaks now. And as you guys look northward, you see a bright blue ocean a few hundred miles away on the horizon. And it looks like it stretches on forever, especially on this clear day. It makes you feel small and insignificant, even for just a moment, and you think to yourselves, maybe this was the beauty that Faustus saw in the world, and that he fought so hard to try and save. And as everybody kind of just slowly realizes the same thing, you guys take in the area, a bright, beautiful day, the open skies, and a beautiful view across. And as you look to your left, you do see, Alistair, that there are piles of rubble and dirt, derelict structures that stand. Some of the wooden buildings that are still standing are blackened and charred, but the majority of the structure is just mere piles of ash and dust that just blow around this entire area. Other structures still stand strong, but they're mostly covered with overgrowth on the outside. There's about 24 or so structures that are peppered throughout the mostly flat mountaintop summit. And around the southwest side is a sheer cliffside. And you look down below and see a large lake that seems very small for this height. you gather that you guys are actually just appeared directly in Turkdale.
Oh shit.
This is where Faustus was from, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I know he had, the wife and daughter. If he had any other family or anything here. Never really talked about anybody else, but I'm just wondering if there's someone we should tell.
Well, from what I remember from him telling me, he was the only survivor. No one
Yeah.
else survived this destruction.
This looks physically uncomfortable.
Oh, let's scour the town, see if we can't find anything. Might give us a clue at what happened.
Yeah.
So you guys gonna look around, take a look around the area. As you guys are walking around, you see more. As you guys go closer, you do see. You can discern a little bit what these places are. There is what looks like houses. It looks like there are um, even signs of what look like breweries, almost like what you guys had near the Platinum Peanut. Um, there are leftovers of broken barrels and implements that were used to brew this kind of stuff. There's even areas that look like kind of like makeshift gardens where maybe some crops were being grown. Um, and you guys kind of just start looking around the area. I'll say everybody make an investigation check as you guys are just kind of browsing around this whole area. Investigation.
17.
Like 17 also.
Okay.
Nice.
Damn.
Zundus and Brotar, you guys are kind of digging around the area, and you guys come upon a specific house, and a part of the signage near this house sitting on the floor. It is like a half board. And you just see this piece of text I wrote on a Roll20. The rest of the other half of it is burned, but the rest of it has this written on it, almost hand painted on it.
I mean, Faustus' last name was Nickelhammer. It's pretty obvious this was his.
This is your friend's house.
Yeah.
Sundus tries not to make it too obvious, but he sort of reaches into his cloak and grasps hold of something.
Would I notice that?
At this point, you don't notice. You don't notice anything. You're just kind of trying to scour, trying to figure out what's going on, looking around. A lot of it is difficult to move around in. You're worried about maybe some of the structures falling on you as you guys are just digging around. And you guys are a little bit spread out at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, so Alistair will, I guess, go into the dilapidated house after he's told that's Faustus's place.
Yeah, Gray's gonna follow.
So, you guys,
Head up the rear.
you guys walk in, and you guys just see a very modest, regular house. A lot of it is in disarray. It looked like a very large, it almost looks like a fire was started directly in the center of this room and just emanated out. So it's just soot covered. Some of it even damp, probably possibly from the weather. A lot of it has been blown around, and you guys eventually take the time to explore the area, see the rooms, and out from behind you, Savos, as you guys you're following everybody,
Mm-hmm.
a creature just jumps out. Humanoid, with almost like very thin, messy hair, jumps
Is it
out at you.
attacking me?
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Dex saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
0!
Oh god.
So you guys are taking a moment to look around this place, acknowledging the fact that this most likely it was Faustus's home. And a creature just pops out and tackles Savos, and they begin rolling on the floor. He just hovers over your head, and he looks at you, and he says, "Fims and fams, and zooms and weo. The sky looks good today, right? Oh, the sky looks good." And he's kind of just breathing this very stinky breath. He's covered in soot. Clothes are tattered and torn. And he's almost like, though he is a small humanoid, he almost moves on all fours as he's just standing over top of Savos now.
Oh, Jesus, what the fuck did you eat today? Well, I'm trying to wrestle him off of me.
He goes, you've come for what now?
I'm not going to answer that question, as Savos doesn't know what we came here for.
Yeah.
I don't
So the
think.
rest of you see this. He's just been tackled, and this creature's just breathing on him now.
I will cast Hold
Oh.
Person.
If it doesn't work, I'm doing it.
And
Got it.
just for good measure, I cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to hurt him.
He fails that, so immediately he's actually just kind of rubbing Savos's face, like he's just like scratching at it lightly, not like hurting him, as he just freezes in the moment. Like he fails both saves. So immediately he you see him just kind of sit there and not move, and his eyes just slowly turn, and he starts kind of crying a little bit.
Okay, that is not the reaction I was expecting.
I am up. It only lasts a minute.
Okay.
I'm going to knock his hands off of me and run away from that thing.
Yeah. So you just scoot back as this little kind of animalistic type creature just walked up to you, talking all sorts of crazy. You just kind of scoot back as your friends kind of start surrounding him. And after a minute or so, he just falls to the ground, and he's a little bit limp, and he's kind of snoring a little bit.
Is he
Strange.
What the fuck is this thing?
We should probably tie him up.
I'm not too wide.
Here, at least let's just bind his hand so he doesn't try that again. And I'll pull out the manacles from Faustus's stuff.
Okay. So you guys bind him, and he's currently now just kind of chilling, laying on the ground, snoring.
I'll crouch beside him and wait for him to wake up.
I'm gonna look at Alastair and I'm gonna say, So why do you just have those on you?
And from Faustus's stuff.
Good. I thought you were into some weird shit right there.
I mean, I could be.
I'm gonna take a few
Oh
steps back.
God.
True.
You
Trust
suppose,
me, you're not my type.
you suppose something your friend left behind might have had some sort of clues to what happened there?
It might have been just what happened to this place. I wouldn't be too surprised if that turned him mad.
Or maybe he was mad all along. We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know this place.
I'm gonna flip up my executioner's hood and smack him awake.
Okay. As you look down, right before you kind of had a chance to put on your hood, you just hear a bunch of stuff just start falling out of Alistair's pocket. As this creature, his hand is deep within it, and he's just pulling stuff out, and all sorts of things are just going flying. In the process,
Fuck.
you have a potion, right, Alistair?
I do not.
Okay.
I have a water skin. Or
yeah,
hold up,
so-
let me.
No glassware, right?
No.
No. So he just starts pulling random stuff out. And actually, the Book of Forgotten Religions falls, and a piece of paper goes flying out of it, as do a bunch of other stuff from your pouch.
Can I try to grab his hand?
Yeah, make a make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
And he, as he pulls it out, he kind of looks over at you, and he says, "You have a lot of shinies. I want those." And he's just pulling random stuff from your bag at this point.
Teamwork?
Do you want to see something
I
shiny?
love
You just end up grabbing the piece of paper out of the air, Zundus.
Looks at it.
He looks at you. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, this looks important. It has a wax seal.
I'm going to roll intimidation and just stare down the humanoid thing.
He actually, because you have advantage, right?
Yes,
He actually starts.
advantage, so it's a
He
19.
drops everything that he's holding, and he's just starts moving away from all of you. And he says, just waiting for the old man to bring food all day. Just waiting for the old man."
I will try to cast Charm Person on him.
Okay, got it. As he's just kind of looking at Savos in fear. He fails his charm person, or his save.
All right.
And he goes, "I'm sorry, friend.
Yeah.
I like shinies."
All right. Just tell me what's going on.
I'm gonna flip him 1 platinum.
Okay. And he just immediately scours and grabs it. And he kind of looks at it. He bites at it. He's kind of rubbing it in his hands, and he says, "I'm Scuttle. My name's Scuttle. Just waiting for the old man to bring food all day. Just waiting for the old man."
Who is this old man?
He says, he comes to bring food. I'll just wait for him now. And he just kind of sits there, and he's gnawing at this coin.
Strange.
How long
When
has it been since he's last been here?
He says, "He'll be here soon. He'll be here soon. He always comes."
Zundus takes the envelope and hands it to Blaster.
Yep. So you see now that that is just an envelope with a wax seal that fell out of the book that Faustus had on him.
Do I know the wax seal at all, or is it just nothing?
No. I'll say make a history check.
21.
It looks like Faustus had a ring. He had that serpentine ring at one point. It looks like he put a piece of wax and just kind of embedded the symbol in there with his ring. So
All right, then I'll just take out my dagger and pop it off and open it up.
okay. So I'll just give you the notes. I'll give you the notes. Access to the notes.
Joe, you bastard.
So the little creature, still gnawing at this thing, says, "Do you want to go meet him now? I wait over there." And he just kind of points a little bit to the towards near the caves, not where the caves are, but just near the exit.
At this point, Alistair would still be reading whatever.
Yeah. So
was.
the rest of you guys, he just kind of starts
did you-
moving towards there.
Did you send it yet, or no?
Yeah, I thought I did. Maybe it's still wrong. Yeah, I did. It's called Faustus's note. I'll just give everyone access to it.
Oh, in roll 20. I was
Yeah,
not
sorry,
looking
in
there.
roll 20. So
yeah.
Scuttle is making his way out away from you guys. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I want to pee. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll go for like another, I'll say 20, 30 minutes, but you guys want to take a break here? I'm just going to go.
I guess, yeah, let me read this
Yeah.
fucking book from
Yeah, you guys can read it.
Faustus.
Okay, one sec.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Actually, I might be, if anybody's not still here, I have to go give the cat meds, so I might be a little
Alright.
longer before I get back, but just go on without me.
I am back.
Welcome.
So what's happening?
We're taking a little bit of a break.
Oh, okay.
And I'm reading this fucking book Faustus wrote. Did you just add that right now that there is more lol?
No, that was part of the message I sent to Jay when I was
Hey.
writing.
Kind of screwed it up a little because he kept
Yeah,
some of the notes.
That sucks. I apologize for that.
It's all right.
Although, yeah, just assume he wrote that in the border.
Well, I can say my note will not be this long.
Jesus. My death note's just gonna be give my shit to whoever kills me.
But what if we kill them?
You take it. I don't know. I'm dead. Not my problem.
So does that mean even if we bring you back?
If you bring
Next
me
time-
back, then it's my problem.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jay kept it in or not, but there's like a little special something in there for.
I don't know. I'm still reading.
It's
I
not
just got
very
past
right.
Grimm's part. I just got past Grimm's part. I'm a slow reader.
That's good.
Without my glasses, I can hardly read this shit. I'm still on the second paragraph. I'm still on Brodar's part.
He doesn't have that feat just yet. For Savos.
What?
What's up?
He says you have a keen mind. You're gifted with a keen mind. That's a feat.
Is that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Basically,
like-
you remember everything that happened within the last month. You always know which way is north, and something else.
Time of the day.
Yeah, you know how many hours it is till the next sunset or something weird like that.
dude, Savo sometimes forgets his left and rights. You gave me the wrong compliment.
Not a keen mind. Jesus, Grim at level 3 had 40 hit points.
Savos at level 5 has 27.
Jesus. He was a fucking machine. Ryan, are we still on Twitch? Or do you pause it when we take breaks?
He's giving the cat medicine.
Oh.
Yeah, Faustus has no idea how much his little part meant to Alistair.
Oh,
You might see later on. But I am wondering. I don't think he added your little thing for Brotar.
yeah, I just talked to him.
Okay.
It's not a verbal thing. It's just a thing you'll say. Well, somewhat verbal. It's not like an actual letter. It's a piece of paper with something on. You'll see
I
what it is.
thought
Well,
Yeah, I have a feeling I know what it is.
it's not part of the note. Yeah.
Yeah, it just this, like I said, your little part about Alistair, you have no idea what that means to him.
Yeah.
It's just all I'm gonna say. There is a reason why he has a soft spot for other tieflings. But I'm gonna go get another bottle of water. I'll BRB real quick.
All right. I think I'll get a little water myself. Come back.
Welcome back.
Thanks. He left a note for Gray too. It just says hi.
Sorry, I'm back.
That's okay. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Everyone here?
I think
Ryan's getting the meds?
yeah, and I think Josh went to get some water.
Okay. Is Josh's actual name James, or did we just call him that so that we can separate the two?
It's his middle name.
Okay, that's better.
Ah,
There's a lot of J's in this group, man. Holy cow.
Right?
I'm back.
shun the non-Jays.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Why are we shunning the non-Jays?
Because they're non-Jays.
Yeah,
They're the minority.
Josh James, Joshua, Jay, Joe, and then Fabi and Ryan.
Normies.
I don't know, man. I mean, if we're all J's, I think that makes us the normie.
It's true.
Shut up.
We're the normies. It is us who are normies.
Normies.
It's a great term.
Uh,
I think
ah, fuck. I
Great
dropped my
job.
pot. There it is.
Who's that from? Is that from Team Fortress? Yeah, it looks like it.
looks like
Yeah, all engineers.
oh, fucking Ryan gets back with like no context whatsoever.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? What did I miss?
No, we're like a lot of J's in this group. You got Joe, then Josh James, then Josh, then me, and then Josh James said, "Yeah, Ryan and Fabi, a couple of normies." And then
Hey-
Joe was like, "Actually, I think it is us who are the normies because we all have J's in our name."
I was almost James, actually.
Yeah. We're the normies.
Re.
I refuse to admit that. Hey! My voice doesn't do
Ow.
that well. Yeah, my
So,
voice doesn't handle that well.
It's okay. So everybody's back, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, by the way, Alistair, you also find on the note, what looks like a recipe addressed to Brotar, written behind it.
Yeah.
It is a recipe for his parry.
I had a
you
feeling.
can- Yeah. That he
I
is
saw that
giving to
coming.
Brotar.
As soon as we get
So,
back to Oldwin, we're making this. or
Yeah.
as soon as we find pairs, I guess.
So you guys look over and you see Scuttle, and he's just made his way towards the cave entrance, and he's not at the cave entrance, but he's standing near it, and he's just kind of sitting there admiring the coin that Savos threw at him.
So just for the record, I'm not going back in that cave.
Oh. I just start laying out all of Faustus's stuff, and I guess we can take whatever we need, and then we can bury the rest.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. So is everybody just hanging about the Nickelhammer home at this point?
You can kind of look around it.
Okay. Anyone else going to do anything?
I kind of want to check inside the Nickelhammer house.
Okay. Yep, you guys walked in. It's just it looks like there was actually, I'll say make an investigation check.
Okay.
Savos, Brotar, are you guys gonna do anything?
I'm just going to explore, look for anything worth taking.
Okay. So same. You also make an investigation check. So Brotar, I assume,
I'm
is
just
gonna
gonna
stand with Alistair at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
12 for my investigation.
Okay. Savos, you don't find anything. You're just kind of looking around, and everything seems to just be either broken, burned, or is unrecognizable. Just piles of ash and dirt. Zundis, you're walking around the house. You do see two small mounds out in the back. It looks like the dirt has like stones, more pebble and stones around it than the rest. It's not quite so much a mound as it is just a different type of earth.
Check them.
Yeah, and Gray, you search around. You don't seem to find anything in particular around the area. Same as Savos, you just see a little bit of more broken up stuff inside of the home.
Why do you have a little bag of sand?
I have a little bit of bag of sand.
Yeah, Faustus, I'm just looking through all your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just what they gave me in starter.
And that just... Okay.
So, yeah, other than that, that's all you guys find. So,
They'll have to do their thing, but I'm checking the bounds.
okay. Yeah, it just looks like almost like something may have been buried there, but it doesn't look like it was marked or anything. It just looks unique around the surrounding area, where most of the area, the ground in the area is like kind of dried up grass and a little bit of dirt. This one looks like it's been set, like there's like a little bit of stonework around it.
He'll leave that be and go join the others. Out of respect for them and their friend.
Yeah, so... Looking through his stuff, we've already used the manacles, the studded leather, and the slippers. So he has a back and the Book of Forgotten Religions. That's on the floor right now.
Yeah.
So he has a backpack, a whole other book from somewhere. He's got
I believe the
chest.
Thieves' Camp. He's got the Thieves' Camp book, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's what that other book is.
I'm gonna walk up to Alastair and I'm gonna say, "Hey, can I borrow that for a second?" And I'm gonna look at the Book of Forgotten Religions.
Yeah, here. And he just hands it to you.
All right.
He's
I'm gonna take it and flip through it, look for anything regarding my deity.
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything at this point?
I'm still sifting through. I'm gonna put all of the stuff we're gonna bury in the chest. So
Okay.
we're gonna keep the book, everything else we've taken. I'll keep the holy water flask.
Okay.
And that's as far as I really need. Or I think
Okay.
we can use. There's a crowbar, a hammer, a holy symbol, which I don't know if you ever used.
Ouroboros ring.
Yeah, just a ring.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, then I have. Or was that a separate ring than the one we found before?
No, it's the same ring.
One of the first. Okay.
Yeah.
And I already had that. He's got an ink of an ounce bottle and an ink pen. I don't know where the hell you found an ink pen. He's got a little bag of sand, a steel mirror, flask of oil, a single sheet of parchment, or no, 10 sheets of parchment, a small knife, a wooden stake, tinderbox, 3 torches, and a wand.
Yeah, it's got quite a bit of stuff. So as you guys are kind of digging through all this stuff and everyone's standing, just looking at this household, you hear a voice behind all of you show up, and it's a male voice who says, "Oh, I haven't seen guests in here for a long time." And he's kind of holding. You guys turn around and you see a very kind of very blonde hair, blonde goatee, thick glasses, holding a staff. And it looks well kept. Like his beard, his goatee is almost very well shaved. Wearing like pure white robes that are unusually clean for this environment. And right behind him is Scuttle, just kind of following in tow. And he says, "Are you looking for someone or something?"
No, we're just passing through.
Oh,
Are you of some sort?
did you know anyone from Dirkdale? Is that why you're here?
Faustus Nickelhammer. Oh, motherfucker. Sorry.
What?
I just fucked something up on my sheet. I got an undead beholder looking at me, so probably not good.
And he looks over at you and he says, "Oh, the Nickelhammers. Yep, this was their home." He's kind of looking around. And he's like, "A good family. Mostly brewers. They were quite well known in this place. It's not a big place, not a big town. But who are you? All of you."
We were his friends. Traveling companions.
Oh, is that right? I don't think I've seen Faustus here, and I never saw his body or anything. But I haven't come across him in a long time.
I'm gonna point at the stuff on the ground and say, "He's dead now."
Yeah, all the stuff Alistair is folding into the box, into the chest.
Without looking
Alright.
up from my book, I'm just gonna point at his stuff and say, "Yeah, he's dead now."
However,
And he kind of, yeah, go ahead.
well, he might have kind of been dead before we met him.
Don't make things confusing.
All right.
And he raises his staff in the air and kind of closes his eyes and looks up. And he begins to just mutter something under his breath. And Scuttle notices this and kind of emulates him, just kind of doesn't know what he's saying. So Scuttle is just going, kind of like, Adam Sandler gibberish, trying to emulate him.
Use priest.
Yeah, he's just going. Yeah, so eventually he looks over at all of you and he says, well, this place has become a little bit of a temple, I guess you could say, for those that have been lost. My name is Ustav. I lived here. He looks over at Scuttle and he says, this over here is Scuttle. He's technically the only survivor of...
Yeah, we've met him.
Oh yeah. In about an hour, he might be mad at me.
He goes, Scuttle's harmless. He's just keeping his mind where it should be.
Sandus just kind of looks around with his many eyes and says, what happened to this place?
He says, well, we lost a lot of people. And it seemed pointless to me to go anywhere else since this is all I've ever known. So, Scuttle and I stay here with our loved ones, but a lot of lives were lost here. Isn't that right, Scuttle? And he just kind of looks up and he says, the old man brings food. The old man brings food. And he just kind of grabs a little piece of bread from Ustav's hand and starts chewing on it. And he says, the people who came to this place burned it to the ground. I don't know how Scuttle survived, but luckily I was on my way back from dropping off a shipment of rare specimens over at Willowdale Wharf. But by the time I got here, everyone and everything was gone.
And you have no idea who those people are.
Says, he kind of looks over at Scuttle for a second and says, all I know is that those who arrived with me, they either left because of what happened to this place, or they went on to join those that they lost. And he looks over at the cliff side.
Jesus.
Yeah, Faustus said that it wasn't really good what happened here.
Trying not to be too obvious about it, Sandus slips out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll say make a stealth check.
Alright.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll say with disadvantage since everyone's kind of just intensely...
Well, he's in heavy armor anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true. Double disadvantage. No joke.
Oh shit!
Jesus.
Hey, there is that super disadvantage thing in
Yeah.
Beyond 20.
Yeah, I was actually kind of hoping I'd fail. Okay.
Yeah, I know what that's about.
Well, too
So
bad.
I'll say everybody's kind of trying to process this. Especially Brotar, Savos, and Alistair, who are focused, trying to figure out what's going on.
Fuck.
You just kind of slip out in the moment, unnoticed. He says, Ustav says to you, what business is it of yours? What happened to this place? I know you said you came here to honor your friend, but Miss Falcus.
I mean, I didn't really know the guy. I had just joined this group when he passed. But whatever happened here, it's not right. Killing people like that, it's not right.
Couldn't agree more, friend. And sometimes there are just things out of our control in this world, and
Then
well,
we take control back.
I lived alone here, but a lot of these people were my friends, including Nickel Hammers. Didn't know Faustus all too well. I had met him only briefly, but I did know his wife, and I knew his father-in-law. And I buried them behind the house.
Let me add
So,
this stuff to it, and Foster holds up the chest with all of his belongings, and on top of his whatever that holy symbol he had left over is just placed on top of the box.
He says, "Shovels at the side of the house."
Alistair walks off and goes that way.
Okay, what are the rest of you guys gonna do?
I'm just gonna.
Zendis is a bit prob-
Still reading that book, looking for any information on my deity.
Okay.
I want to ask.
What'd you say?
Oh, I want to ask
Yep.
the guy. Say, friend, you ever been to a town called Rain Hollow?
He goes, I personally haven't, but well, a few of my colleagues definitely have. I mean, we've been sent all over the place, actually. So,
And who were your colleagues?
well, I was at one point part of a group. We're just really interested in learning stuff.
Sounds like my kind of place.
Well, we have a bit of a curiosity about all things natural, if you will. Just
Hmm.
love learning stuff about this world, everything it has to offer.
What?
There's Examir, Stell, or whatever, where Savos is from.
But basically,
What
what
about where I'm from?
it's hard to role play because I don't remember it all. But I want to kind of ask the guy if he's been to all the other towns that are on the list.
So he mentions that he has only been to Examir once. Because it's a major city, it's part of the Rashik Commonwealth, he tells you.
Surprised you'd make the
which
journey
is-
there.
He says,
Oh, I'm not there. Never mind.
yeah, and he says, the Natural Explorers Association sends us pretty much everywhere. We're out studying all sorts of things. I had just found some rare specimens, some life that I guess needed some cataloging. Took it over to Willowdale Wharf to get delivered.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. What was this rare specimen of life, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, just a couple of things. I mean, one of them was we found a little spike, which turned out to be, based on the word that got back to be a basilisk thorn. So they managed to extract a few things out of that. But there are all sorts of interesting creatures down below, and with the mining operations that took place from the Natural Explorers Association, we did uncover a few things, but we didn't get that far in. I think we lost a few members before we could even proceed further.
This Natural Explorers Association, where are you guys based out of?
Well, the majority of it would be in Pengari, where we conduct a lot of our exotic research. But we have some in Kotosphere, continent of Kotosphere to the east. It dates back thousands of years. I mean, this is scholarly in nature, and we've been studying stuff for the better part of a few millennia. So, all the accumulated knowledge, at least all the ones that we would know since after rebirth.
That's all very interesting, Mr. Ustev. I do appreciate your time.
Says, well, I'll tell you what. What do you plan to do to the people who did this?
Death.
Pardon my overzealous young friend there. I don't know if we actually know what we're going to do yet. We just want to find out what's going
Death.
on. Yes, son, we heard you the first time.
He says, how much do you really want to know about what happened here?
I think we want to know everything that happened here. I mean, there's a town that's been pretty much demolished and don't really understand why. And our friend is from here, so even though he's not with us anymore, I'd still kind of like to know.
He says, takes a very, very deep breath, and he almost looks a little shaken when you say that. He says, this is what Daisy would have wanted. All right. Give me a moment. And you see him pull Scuttle towards him, and he says, now, Scuttle, this is... I need you to go away for a moment, but I'll bring you back, I promise. And he says, go away again? Almost very, very sad, the way he says it. And he says, just for a moment, Scuttle. We gotta help these folks over here. And he says, oh, okay. Okay. And he says, just give me about 5 or 10 minutes. And he sits cross-legged in front of Scuttle, who sits the same way, and puts his hand on Scuttle's head for a moment. Both his hands. In the meantime, what do you guys want to do? Those of you who are doing something, Joe, you said Zundis is going to go off and do something.
Yeah. So, Alistair, why don't you do your thing first, and
Yep.
I'll
Yeah,
do mine.
Yeah, all he's doing is, if he found the shovel, he's gonna take that, find wherever Daisy was supposedly buried. Just right next to it, he's gonna dig a hole and just put
Okay.
the box in, cover it up. He's just gonna sit there for a few minutes.
So you take the better part of the time to do that, as the rest of them are talking and having a bit of a word with each other, learning about all this stuff. I'll say this, that you were just doing that while they were just kind of all hovering
Yeah.
around Ostev. So you make it back in time. Savos, you're still reading that book?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you what you learned. I'll send it to you after the session.
Okay.
So, and Zundis, what are you gonna do?
So, Zundus walks far enough away from the house so they can kind of look out and see the ruins of the other buildings. And seeing it and sort of being around all of it is kind of shaking him a bit. He takes off his mask briefly, reaches into his cloak and pulls out the broken hilt of the scimitar. Sort of stands there looking at it, looking at the holy symbol of Wolf
Mm-hmm.
on the handle. Has been purposely disfigured and what's the word I'm looking for? Desecrated.
Yeah.
His hands sort of just tightly close around it.
Okay.
Sort of feeling a little bit of pangs because he's usually been on the delivering side of stuff like this. And so the guilt is kind of weighing on him.
Yeah, so you have a bit of a flashback towards your time in the Twilight Expanse, where, and even your time in Southeast Codosphere, where you spend a little bit of time in an elven village. And somehow Faustus's death does weigh a little heavily on you, and what happened to this place kind of reminds you of your past. So eventually, you guys all come back and gather around. Eventually, come back and gather around Ustev. I saw that. In roll
No,
20.
you did.
But he says, you, and he points to Brotar and Gray. And he says, would you mind holding Scuttle's arms? And he points to the other two, and he says, you to Zundus and Alistair. He says, would you mind holding his legs?
What are you going to do?
Do you
Priest?
This is getting weird.
Yeah, friend, I'm not sure I mean, maybe you could let us know what it is you plan on doing here?
He says, you'll get your answers.
I don't want to see any harm come to this child, or whatever he is.
He won't be harmed, I assure you.
Please forgive me if I have
Whatever
a
it is.
hard time believing that.
I mean, if it does harm this creature, we can just harm him.
I
And
mean,
he said-
Scuttle is a dwarf, right? Or
He's like he's a halfling. He's a very small, thin halfling, gangly halfling.
Alastair, I believe you are our last bastion of morality here. I'm going to look to you for advice.
I will turn to him and say, tell us what's gonna happen, or nothing is going to happen.
You'll get your answers from the last only surviving member. The
I
only last
suggest
surviving person.
You tell us before you do anything, and I cast suggestion.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so he has to make a.
Wisdom
Which
saving.
he fails. He tells you that he is gonna bring back Scuttle's memories.
Okay,
Yes.
that sounds okay.
Believe it was cruel.
Okay. It's not gonna be probably good. That's the only way for us to know. Assume you'll be able to take them away again, right?
That's right.
And he'll hold down his leg.
Do the same.
I'll take an arm.
Okay.
And I'll take the other.
So as you guys hold Scuttle down to the ground, Ustev places his hand on Scuttle's head. And he mutters a few words. And eventually, you see Scuttle's expression go from almost a childlike look to suddenly a very emotionless stare, looking up at the sky. And he says, Ustev. And Ustev looks at him and says, I need you to remember what you can about the people who came here. I need you to remember. And he says, remember, I remember a man, 2 orange eyes, glowing, wearing all white, and a man with red skin. Then he kind of stands up for a second and he says, Morgul, Boltus. He quickly tries to shift and his arms are now flailing. Everybody is just trying to hang on and hold him to the ground. He speaks frantically at everybody and says, I stayed with the dead, I did. I laid there, like being dead myself. They took so long. And, oh, forgive me, Pelor. Let the devourer eat my eyes, and the fury tear my flesh. I ate them. But it was to live, you see. It was to live. I had no choice. So I ate them. Mistra, take me now. I don't want to see anymore. I don't want to see anymore. And he begins crying, and just tears pour from his eyes. You look over at his hand, the one that you're holding, Gray, and he draws the 8-sided gem of Kaivos on the ground. And just as Ustav witnesses that, he immediately places his hand as Scuttle is losing his cool and puts his hand on his forehead, and Scuttle just passes out for a moment. And eventually his eyes open and he looks up again. And he says, I don't want to remember, Ustav. I don't want to remember. Ustav signals for all of you guys to let him go as Scuttle is losing his cool and puts his hand on his Scuttle forehead. Just runs up to him. Scuttle just passes out and immediately gives him a big hug.
So Morgul did this? And who the
Who
fuck?
is Morgul?
Faustus' his father. And a devil.
His own father.
Jesus fuck. This is. Is his dad still alive?
Probably.
As best we know.
Can you guys fight a devil?
I mean, that was
we are
kind of
now.
our plan eventually. I don't think we're ready to do it
I don't
tomorrow,
know.
but
I mean, it was him and this Bolt or Bolton, whoever.
Boltus.
Boltus. Apparently, them two were the ones that completely destroyed this town.
Ustav looks at all of you and says, does this symbol mean anything to you?
Would that symbol mean anything to us? Or is he talking about the Kaivos one?
The Kaivos symbol.
yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, Gray. Do you know about this?
Yeah. I've had a few run-ins with the Kaivos Corporation.
Then there is some sort of connection here. I kind of thought you were just some rando we picked up, but maybe not.
No.
I don't know how they got
It's
hold
a
of
bitch like
papers.
that.
I was enslaved by them. I intend to find that out.
He says, Gustav says, I've heard whispers of this Kaivos. I've never actually seen them out in the open, or just thought that they were, just whispers of a shadowy corporation. But I never actually thought they were real. But if they are, then they would have been responsible for what happened here.
Yeah.
Wait, can you repeat that?
Says he's never heard of Kaivos. He just thought it was a rumor, a whisper of a shadowy organization.
Can I insight check that?
Sure. Go ahead and make an insight check on it.
Oh, that's a whopping 2 with us, make it a 7.
He seems truthful. It says,
Well. Sorry. Go ahead.
"And you, friend," and he looks at Zundas. He says, "You said you were enslaved by these people."
Yes. They traffic in slaves.
Well, there was a man by the name of Encalis Dekmaria who I met once at an association meeting, and he had mentioned that they were mining, and that I had a bit of a suspicion on the word Kaivos being mentioned and his reaction to it. Didn't exactly like how he reacted to it.
I must say, what I've seen so far, I'm not terribly impressed with your profiles.
He's last I heard, Dekmarian had gone to Fort Giron, where he was stationed. There's a command post there called Command Post Corinth, where apparently he is currently the lead researcher. So, if you guys seek answers, perhaps whatever Scuttle had mentioned, along with this new knowledge, might bring you guys a bit of a lead. Says, I have to go take care of Scuttle now.
All right.
Take care of your little friend there. The gods can be cruel.
Says,
Say that again.
my respects for all that you have lost. Good
What
luck.
about now?
And he kind of just picks up Scuttle, like almost like a baby, just hanging on to him now, and is just quiet. He's not his aggressive self. He's kind of gone into this quiet, childlike demeanor. And
Okay.
he kind of sets off near the edge and just sits. And that's where we can call the session today, guys, because I know it's getting late for everyone.
Ah.
Bobby, what were you guys
What are you doing?
What? Oh, sorry. I'm on my cell phone.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the.
It sounds like you're like scratching your beard with the
Yeah,
mic.
like
I
Or-
guess I kind of am. Accidentally.
It's weird. Discord is weird sometimes.
you sound way different on your phone than you do on your other mic.
Yeah, your voice is like higher or something.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Guess I can turn mine up to make it way deeper than it normally is. Maybe this is Brotar's voice. Move along, little doggy.
Okay, so just one thing I don't think I understood because I was trying to figure out how to use this on my phone. Did he say that Faustus' dad and Kaivos were working together?
We found that out when you blew up that tunnel in
Yeah.
that little area. We found a book saying they were that he had
Okay.
come. We didn't know about Boltus though. That was something new.
I still don't trust this fucking guy.
I trust him. Hopefully, unless this is Morgul in disguise.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, if he is, then we're fucked.
That's why I kept saying we're dead. I was trying to Columbo it out of him, but it didn't work.
Yeah,
I
you had
mean,
you had the inside checks. That's good.
There's just one
But
more
I'm a
thing I
little
gotta
surprised-
ask you about.
I'm a little surprised though. Like he's probably a high level cleric if he is good, but he failed the suggestion, which is weird.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
sometimes
true.
You just roll. Sometimes
True.
you just roll badly.
He could have rolled a nat one on your suggestion.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Meh.
I mean, we can do a test next session. When it starts, we all just attack him at once, and then we see what happens.
Let's see where this goes.
Yeah, just the save state. Well, here's the thing: it's Schrodinger's box. If he was evil, Jay's just gonna make him good and make us feel like shit.
Right.
Yeah, probably.
That's what I would do.
And now you're all lawful evil, or chaotic evil.
No, I wouldn't do. He's
Nah.
set as a character.
I would totally
But-
do it.
All right. Well, good session, everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Just another word.
we avoided a
almost,
Hydra.
Gray almost killed
Yeah.
another.
I am so glad that hypnotic pattern worked out. If it hadn't, I still had tricks, but I was not gonna be a happy camper.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I was planning to run back and